Hello, welcome to Arbitrary 20 for episode 7 of our Coming of the Dragon campaign. So last session you guys were traveling towards the Shroud of Mystery. And normally we would do a 5-word recap, but we're just going to go straight into it today. Hence the battle music. So last session you guys were on your way from the city of the Notaku to the Shroud of Mystery to find some sort of book of Umanoran, some sort of thing to kind of figure out where he is now. Because he's been destroyed, kind of. There's kind of like a Horcrux thing going on. Not quite, but close enough for jazz.
Fair enough.
So, you guys came across randomly a shrine dedicated to some sort of god that you couldn't see. And he's apparently angry with you because when you didn't leave an offering, 2 monsters came out from the side of the shrine. And that is where we left off. Let me describe these monsters to you. So, they are very tall, furry, kind of humanoid beings with huge claws on both their feet and hands, and they have huge horns and big fangs. And each one is carrying a huge spiked greatsword. Their skin is kind of a mottled gray, and you see it's pulled taut against their muscles. So, they buff.
Okay.
Alright. You guys ready to start?
Yes.
Let's do this. Roll initiative.
Medieval furry con going on right now.
Huh?
Medieval furry con going on.
I wouldn't say it looks like a furry con.
Yes. I forgot
17.
to test roll.
That's probably a good thing, putting you up front.
Alright. Rubok, initiative.
13.
13. Leslin.
6.
Theo.
10.
You roll for Prim too.
I did.
Prim.
I'm assuming 5. I don't have a character sheet yet. It's a 3 plus, I'm gonna guess 2.
You rolled low.
Yeah.
You're probably, well, it depends. She might be
She
on
said
par
she's
with
getting
Leslin,
to me,
so.
17.
Alright, let me come up with the order. Alright, so the order is going to be broken to the monsters, to Ruvok, Theo, Leslin, and then Prim. We'll just assume is last for now.
Even if they're tied, she'll decide to go after.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Alright, so let me make sure the battle map is pulled up. Alright, Roken, I believe that's you.
Yep. I am going to
Did they not get a surprise round on us?
No.
Okay.
Cast.
Oh, thank God.
Shadow Blade.
Did we forget to turn in our homework?
What?
Oh no, it was the same energy as did we forget to turn in our homework?
And then I'm gonna go past Ruvok and Prim here if I can. I'm gonna try to get behind this guy.
Okay, let me, so, as you guys know, but for the viewers, these squares are off, so. Yeah, you can do that. 25. Well, what's your speed? 25?
35 right now.
It's
because on the
35?
first round, yeah.
So you need to go, like,
I'm trying
there
to go through
to
here.
there. Oh, you want to go down?
I'm trying to get directly behind him.
He can get in its
Right,
range.
because you can get within the range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it. Alright. You can do it. That will not incur an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Because you're going to be staying in its range.
Yep. And then I will make my 3 attacks.
Is that a new thing you're doing? Attack?
Yes, very new. Natural 19 on the first.
Okay.
So
that-
29.
Let me double check.
It's not the best damage roll.
I'm gonna do something different than I normally do for the
Can we do the music
from
down?
my
29 hits.
No.
And then 6, so 11 plus 6. 17 damage on the first. Yeah.
Let me pull up their.
Yeah, it's brain damage.
Brain
attack.
damage. Emotional damage.
Yes,
Emotional
damage.
Alright, I'm sorry. How much damage was it?
17.
17.
Second attack. 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Same damage, 17.
Making me do math, John. The heck? I actually can do that one in my head. Something like that. Me has engineering degree. Also me can't do math.
Who needs
Third.
math?
You got the second 17?
Yep.
Third attack is a 26 to hit.
That will hit.
Extra d8 on this one.
Let's go. Oh.
It is
That's
going
looking
to
nice.
use its reaction to make a great sword attack. It'll still take the damage, but
Okay.
it's then going to swing back at you.
So 14, 6, 20, 24 plus 6, 30 damage.
Pretty fucking insane.
30 damage on the last one?
Yeah, it adds an extra d8.
He
And I rolled way higher, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so in response, it's going to swing at you with advantage.
Where am I? Oh,
Advantage.
that's so sad.
Couldn't have done a straight
Gotta see what it does, you know?
Does a 19 hit?
roll. Shield.
Shield. Alright.
It's gone.
There we go. You guys don't get the spinner today.
Oh, yeah.
Going home.
It rolls the best, so
That's
that's
good
probably
for
a good
us.
thing.
It literally just disappeared.
I have no idea where it
It's
went.
actually-
It's gone.
Like it literally went
All
into
right.
the abyss. It's gone.
That's gonna shoot it on over to
It's by your right foot.
AC
by my
is
right foot.
22.
Okay.
Till the start.
Oh,
Went to a
jeez!
four.
Wow, it did a turn. Haha! I do get the spinner. The thing that's. I don't know that you guys wanted that, but. All right, that's gonna shoot it on over to the monsters. So the first one is going to make another swing. It's going to bite at Roken. Does an 18 hit?
Misses.
Misses. Alright, now going to swing its great sword at you. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Alright, it's going to deal 15 slashing.
It's not like a tenth of your HP.
Concentration check. Oh wait, is that 15? Yeah, 15. Okay. Natural 20 on the concentration check.
There you go.
Oh my god, I forgot I had these dice. We're bringing these up.
Okay, and then the other one is just going to go straight at Ruvok because it is the closest. And he's going to do the exact same thing. Step 1, bite, does a 21 hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, that's going to be 10 damage.
Okay.
Polar Master. Is he within range?
I think he did step into your range to get to Rubok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, can I do the thing?
Yeah. you
I don't
can-
remember the thing too.
Polar Master,
That
when
doesn't
it,
help.
when it comes into her range and she has Polar Master, she can do an
Okay,
attack.
it would still get the attack, but
Oh, definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
but you can do an attack of opportunity. Yeah. I'm like, dude, I can't remember what Polearm Master does offhand. I have to look up what my Shield Master does every single time I use it for Theron.
That's
So,
It would still stop its movement, but it's still within range.
but yeah, like it would stop its movement.
And it's
but
like,
it-
okay.
yeah.
19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right, roll damage.
Ooh, 14 damage.
14 damage. It takes it like a champ, and it is now going to swing its great sword at Ruvok. Does a 22 hit?
That does.
All right, that's going to be another 15 damage. All right, and that's going to be their turn. And it's going to shoot it on over to Ruvok.
Okay. To the one that's in front of me, I'm gonna pull out my dagger and then booming blade disengage. I want to try to get around behind, not necessarily like. I just want to get away from him.
You
but
can
behind
disengage
him.
as a bonus action, right?
Correct.
All right, roll to hit for your booming blade.
And I don't have any ways to get sneak attack this way, so I'm going to have Genesis.
If you're familiar.
Yes, so I'm going to have Genesis help me with advantage on this. So. Yeah, didn't need it because I got a 19 on the first time, so that's 28 to hit.
That
which
will
I
hit.
assume hits.
No, it doesn't.
And then D4 plus 5. And I get sneak attack from this too because I got advantage. So 66.
Plus the d8s from Boom Blade.
Right. That's 2d8, right? If I remember correctly.
At 11th level, yeah, 2d8.
And it's 3d8 when they move it.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, fistful of dice. Any resistances or things I should be aware of, or
It is.
I believe that's piercing and thunder.
Yeah, it's piercing and thunder. Not to those.
okay? So we have 4, 7, 12, 17. 17 plus 6 is 23, 28, 31, 34, 45 damage.
Bang.
Nice.
Yes, 45 damage.
That's insane.
That was a lot.
And that was my entire turn, I believe, because that's, well, I mean, I'd like to move with the disengage, so.
Right. So as a reaction to being hit by you, it is going to swing at you with its greatsword. Natural 20.
Oh.
So it's gonna deal.
Silvery barbs.
Okay.
Can I do that as a reaction? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saved
So
your
it
action.
had advantage. So silvery barbs, I would just reroll them.
One more die.
Yeah.
One more
Just
die.
take the lowest. Yeah.
And then.
So you rolled with advantage, right?
Yeah.
So the result of the advantage was the natural 20?
Yeah.
So just keep the natural 20. Don't count that other die in anymore. And then re-roll and then do that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that how that works? Okay.
Oh, okay.
You
so
keep the
does-
final result of the advantage
Gotcha.
and then roll again. Yeah.
Does a 14 hit?
It misses.
There you go.
Oh.
I did look that up because I was like, wait, how does
Yeah,
that,
I'm like,
how does that
I was
work?
thinking like,
Yeah. I know now.
Yeah.
so-
Okay. Cool. Thank you, because I wasn't sure.
Who
All
wants
right.
the advantage from that?
Whoever you want.
Does anyone need it?
I already have advantage because dim light.
Cool, I'm gonna give myself advantage for the
All
next
right.
time.
Go for it.
And then you're gonna disengage and move
Yeah.
behind it, right?
Yeah, like more behind it. All of my movement, I wanna go 30 feet behind it.
Okay.
Well, 30 feet movement, you know, but behind it, as far as I can go.
Okay, so that's 10. Alright, cool.
In that
Alright.
general area, that's fine, yeah.
So you're gonna be like back here.
Yes.
Alright, let me see how the zoom level is. Okay, you guys can still see it. Awesome. Alright, is that your turn?
That is everything I can do.
Alright, and that's gonna shoot it on over to Theo.
Are they both looking pretty good? They're not looking super rough or anything like that?
I mean, they've both taken some pretty good hits.
Okay. I will 5th level cast animate objects near number 2.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to command them to attack the enemies.
Okay.
So I'm going to go
So
right
what-
after.
What
So-
objects are you animating?
So I have like a ring of gloves, pristine white gloves attached
Right.
to my belt loop, and they kind of pop out and they just start wailing.
Okay.
Oh my god. There's a nat 20 in there.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a plus 8 to hit. Okay, does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay, does a 14 hit?
Yes. Just barely.
So all but one.
Okay, so that is 98. Sorry, 94 plus 36. Okay, sorry about that.
You're gonna have to roll pretty low to not kill it.
Really? Okay. I should roll one more d4.
Actually, no. I don't think you can. I think you're gonna get close though.
61 damage?
Nope, you killed it.
Okay.
Damn.
Wait. 25 plus 36. Yeah, 61
61.
damage. So my
So-
gloves are just gonna.
Yeah, so your gloves kind of just raise out from around you in this big cloud and just begin wailing on it, and it just kind of like gets pulverized and tenderized as it falls to the ground, smoking
Fair enough.
from all of the blows.
Yes.
And that's going to shoot it on. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Leslin, you're up.
Oh, this, I'm gonna go to the one by Roken and flank it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna attack with my halberd.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll to hit.
Oh my god. 13.
That will miss.
Okay, we're gonna
You
use.
get advantage.
I know.
Okay.
Holy
You roll
shit,
with
13.
Well, you have advantage. Oh,
I-
so that was
the
your second
second
roll.
time.
Okay,
Oh.
okay.
Hurts a lot. Okay, well, second attack. Oh my god.
Don't say it again.
What is that, 16?
16 will hit.
Okay.
Nice.
And then we're gonna do damage. Oop. Ooh. 15 damage plus. Is there anything else plus?
How do you have a familiar?
Strixhaven.
Well, no, you got it from
He's
your
also a
class. Yeah.
He's a arcane trickster.
Yeah, you got it from Arcane Trickster.
I didn't take. I chose to take other spells instead
That's
of.
right, you
Fire
did
Command.
shield from. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
I just
it.
couldn't remember because I was like,
Strixhaven kind of broken, but it'll be not broken later on.
Yeah. Just the 15.
15 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not bad.
It takes it like a champ.
Can't really do anything else.
And that's going to shoot it on over to Brim. Do you have her character sheet yet?
I do. I had a plan. She is going to make sure she has it prepared. She's just going to cast Guiding Bolt at 4th level.
Okay. Is that a, what is that one?
It's a ranged spell attack.
Okay, cool.
So,
Alright, roll hit.
76.
natural 19,
That will hit.
Nice.
7 at that level.
Yeah.
Does she move at all?
Shit, I rolled so high, sorry. No, she's good there.
Is there any pluses to it?
No.
Okay.
It just gives advantage on the
Yeah,
next
he
attack
gets advantage
against
on
it.
the next. So it like hits it and then it glows for a little bit.
Right.
28, 31, 36 damage. Radiant damage.
36?
Yeah, 36
Good.
radiant
That
damage.
exactly kills
No
it.
way.
Exactly 36.
Damn.
Are we out of combat?
And there you go. You guys are out of combat.
I rolled 4 6s, a 4, a 3, and a 5. So
Wow.
I rolled
Broken.
insane.
I mean,
And there you go. Combat is now ended as you have one monster smoking from the amount of fists that just pummeled it, and the other smoking from the raw fury of power that just hit it.
Roken goes stomping back into the shrine or whatever, and steals the offering.
And steals the offering.
Yes. Because he decided not to steal it originally, and he got attacked for it.
You have to understand, we're supposed to leave something. That's why this happened. Just put it back. It's not that much anyway.
Well, does anything happen when I pick it up? Or yeah, how much is it?
It's like 10 gold.
Going to kill yourself over 10 gold?
He spitefully puts it back down. Fine.
I'll put 5 gold in there.
You gonna leave it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put 5 gold there too.
Alright, cool. Then we don't have to do a repeat of what we just did. I was like, you're like, I'm gonna steal it. I'm like, oh no.
Who has the community bank, by the way? Because apparently
I do.
I'm broke as
Oh.
fuck.
I do. We all are. The community bank is 594 gold and 220.
Alright.
And I only use my own money for
Make
the
it-
ring.
Make it 589 gold.
Oh, you're just putting. You just not having any money.
I thought I had some, but I must have spent
At
it all.
4, you said?
Take away 5.
Oh, I'm not spending the community bank.
I'll make some gold and put it in there.
Just conjure gold.
Doesn't it disappear after a certain amount of time?
Yeah,
Several hours.
Alright.
We'll see.
Oh god.
I'm like, look in my pockets and like, I have this just empty deflated bag and be like, ooh. Oops. It looks
Okay.
real. We'll see.
They look real.
The problem is when it disappears in like a few hours.
We should probably get going. I think I might have to fuck.
But you didn't steal what was
No,
there,
definitely
right?
not.
Okay. Okay. Then I think you're okay. Well, there'll be a few rolls later on that'll I'll decide on.
We shall see.
All right. So was that the first encounter? Because you roll twice every day. Okay.
I believe that was first.
All right. Then someone roll
I'm
3d20.
gonna start one of these ways.
Come on, Rubak.
Okay.
Show us our fate.
How many?
3d20.
3d20s.
Well, I mean, 1d20, that was a 16. That might be good.
Well, you roll 3 and add them all together. It's not a
That's a 16.
because there are 60 things on this table. So
15?
57.
15.
Holy
Holy
shit.
crap.
I rolled like trash. I got a 9, a 2, and a 4.
all right,
Get
15.
him out with this.
Bad
I'm just
orange.
gonna
No.
keep this here for now.
Also, I'm
Two
gonna
chances.
I'm gonna eat some good berries to heal.
Okay.
I've made a pact to not put stuff in there.
Oh.
Is today the windy day? Right. Pretty sure
I
that there was
genuinely
one.
don't remember
I
whether.
believe so, yes.
I believe so. You guys begin walking on your horses further along towards your goal. After a few hours, and you can see that the sun, you can see the glow of the sunrise far to the east. You see, everyone make a nature or survival check. Pick one. I do not care.
Guidance. Nature or survival. I am proficient in nature. 20. Dirty 20.
Okay.
23
23,
14.
14,
in nature.
14.
14. All of you see huge tracks that have 3 large claws in the front and 1 claw in the back. Huge ones going across your path to the west. You can see that they've gone for a long ways to the east, and it seems to go further west. You do not see
So
anything.
perpendicular to our
Mhm.
path. Okay.
At a slight angle. They don't know exactly perpendicular. But
You said we don't see anything looking in the direction they went.
nope.
What the fuck is that?
Each footprint is like 3 feet long.
Any idea?
This thing is pretty big.
Any idea what kind of creature?
Make another survival check for me.
Nature or just survival?
I'll see if you can do either.
Okay. And if it's a dragon, I have advantage.
You don't know if it's a dragon.
Well, my ranger favorite enemy.
You don't know if it's a dragon yet. I can't tell you. No, you don't get advantage.
You can always tell him secretly, and I can look away.
Yeah, it says I have advantage in survival checks to track them, so I guess I'm not tracking it yet. But, a little bit better. 21 this time.
Not a dragon you've seen.
But do I think it's a dragon?
Damn. It's not like the dragons you've seen.
Okay.
What sort of creature could create these large tracks?
Do you know?
I will say this though, that you got a 21.
Mm-hmm.
Seems bipedal.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's a giant.
Like you don't see,
But they're like
you don't see 4.
But they're kind of like talons, though? Or
Yeah,
sort of?
big claws.
Okay. Yeah.
I've never seen it before.
Oh, I mean, I'm good at taking out certain targets, but I'm not super good about
Just
seeing
fun, I'll say
them.
attack flying
I mean-
in that direction, just to see.
Okay. How far can you go?
I'll just tell him to fly, because I can only keep telepathic for 100 feet. Beyond that, it's just commands. So I'll tell him to fly 1,000 feet in that direction and come back.
Okay. And you're not like looking through his eyes or anything?
I will be looking through his eyes.
Okay.
And I'll just hold on to Theo's shoulder.
Make a perception check.
Unless he
for me.
doesn't want me to.
Yeah, that's fine.
And pushes him over.
Well, I'll use his stats, right?
Sweep the leg.
Lands on his shell, just like,
Oh.
You want me me to use his stats or mine since it was
His.
Yeah.
You do have big feet though, so I thought you might know
Trying
whose
to
this
find
is.
Perceptions plus
They
3.
do not look
and
quite like
another
his feet.
advantage.
Those things are like 18 inches.
Well, I mean, the feet
May I guide him on his
only
way
match
up?
up with the height, you know.
Okay.
Like, my feet are only big because I'm tall.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But I mean, maybe that's a hint for this.
3, so
Maybe it's,
19.
they're tall.
19.
Okay.
At about the 500-foot mark, ish, it's kind of arbitrary. You see the bottom half of a large monster. You can see that it had the big reptilian claws that you think would make the tracks, and you can see the tracks leading up to it. But you see that everything above the tail, so you see a big kind of long, kind of wide tail that kind of just comes in as a triangle, and you see the top half completely bitten off in one bite.
Oh my god.
Whatever this thing was died about 500 feet that way.
But perhaps if we go that way, you'll get your answer on what it is then.
Don't we just kind of want to avoid this? Like, isn't that thing gonna try and kill us?
How did it die?
It's dead.
No, the
Like-
thing that killed the killer.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I mean, maybe. Do I see any sign of what could have killed it from
Perception check.
Well, yeah, and then for the continue, because he just follows the command, so he'll continue another 500 feet and then come back.
Okay, make another
Yeah.
perception check though.
So this one will not have the guidance, but it still has advantage. Oh, still pretty good. Yeah, 20 total.
Don't see anything.
We'll look up.
Make a good perception check.
Okay. 24.
You see a suspicious looking cloud, but after a few moments it passes and you don't see anything.
So do we want to investigate or no?
Sure, why not?
I'm not quite sure that we want to go that way.
It's not too far off our path.
I'm just wondering, do we have anything to gain?
Not
Besides
dying.
information?
Not dying would be a thing to gain.
I agree with that one.
It's materials from its corpse.
That's true.
I mean, it's only 500 feet that way.
That's my
Whatever
thing.
killed it could have also moved 500 feet in front of us. And
It will likely see us, even whether we investigate it or not.
Alright, that's fine.
At least that's my thought.
Okay. I'm gonna fly up in the air 45 feet and then right over there with them on the ground.
What? Sorry.
I think we're gonna go over
Yeah,
there.
we're
You
gonna
guys are
begin
over there.
walking over there.
Okay, you guys begin following the tracks.
I'm gonna
Okay.
fly up on Marinara,
Okay.
45 feet in the air, just hovering there.
Okay. It's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
You guys come across the same thing that Tax saw, but as you get closer, the stench hits you. The stench of rotting meat. And as you get closer, you see that it's full. That on the remains are a bunch of flies and maggots, and you see that. And Tack probably did see like the blood around it, but as you get closer, you can see that like the ground around is very like disturbed. Like there's lots of weird kind of like dunes, if that makes sense. Like small like piles of dirt and rock that just seem weird.
I don't like the look of this.
What?
I'll
Oh, is he not with us, or I can't remember?
He's up above.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I'll begin. Yeah, I guess I'll begin like investigating the body.
Okay. Roll
I'll try and get him
investigation.
as well. So
Feel free to roll
Stay
investigation as
back.
well, or to help him.
I'll help him. Unless you already have advantage.
I think our familiars could help us.
True. Then I will use my familiar to help me, and he'll do what he's gonna do. So
Oh my gosh. Oh no, that's a 4, not a 9. Okay, not as crazy. But investigation plus 0. Unless you'll allow perception for this too.
No.
Okay, 18.
17. Right? Yeah, 17.
Okay, 18, 17.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that it's been probably a day or two since this thing was killed. You can see that as you get closer, it's definitely reptilian, but instead of scales, you see that each scale that would be is actually a feather, and it's very, very dull, so it looks like a scale. You don't really know what this used to be, but you can see that it wasn't actually one bite that took it off, but that took off everything else, but two.
And what would you say, like size-wise? Like when this creature was alive, about how big would it have been?
Huge.
Huge. Okay. That's big. You said it's just the bottom half?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you see down there?
Oh, that's right. I forgot your seems like some kind of reptilian creature, but it has feathers.
Okay. Like a big bird?
Maybe.
Didn't think birds were real.
They're government agents after all.
Sent by the Dwarven Nation.
Oh my god.
That you guys haven't heard from in a while. Obviously, Shadow Nation.
Exactly.
Shadow World Order.
Okay. I want a survival check to like harvest it, or possibly help Prim do that.
It's gonna be too,
yeah, I'm
rotted in this case.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, to take anything.
Even
of
like
use.
the talons, like the nail type things.
You probably go for the nails.
Okay. And then tail and feathers would probably be 2. Okay. I'll help her with just the help and guidance.
Sure. She's gonna kind of go up there and just try and rip it out, I guess. And be like, have you cut it off for me?
Make a. Is she actually just ripping it out?
No. She'll probably have
I'll
it cut.
use my
okay.
I'll help, my help action will be using the sword to kind of
Okay.
cut as she.
So
pulls,
yeah, survival.
Natural 20.
And a 4 on the
Nice.
guidance.
You are
32.
You are able to get all 8 talons off of the bottom half of this thing.
Okay. Is the back talon like a back? Is it more like a thumb, or is it more like a straight up back talon? Does that make sense?
It's a balancing talon.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so it's curved, like the nail is curved, but it's not opposable.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Can I get the creature just for note purposes, like Roken won't know, but just for future reference? I can tell you these are a creature's talons, or just
You don't know
what do you want me to?
They're
roll?
an unknown creature's talons.
Okay.
I know what you guys saw.
Okay. 8.
Large talon.
Yeah, unknown large talons.
Here, take these talons.
Pretty accurate.
Doesn't hit that hard.
No, it's pretty accurate.
Harry.
Okay.
Do I see anything approaching?
Nope.
Have we fallen for the bait? Okay.
You always gotta.
I mean, do you want to make a perception check? I suppose I should have asked. but-
Sure.
Alright, go ahead.
17.
Right. I guess we could.
We gotta
right
keep
there
marching.
to the bat.
Okay.
Alright, you guys continue on for another few hours until the sun begins to rise above the horizon, and then I assume that you make your.
I will take my rocks out and make my portal to the
Alright.
island.
Is there anything you guys would like to do overnight?
Continue work. Well, actually, this is 7, starting 8.
This was
Yeah,
the,
so
this
this
was
is-
8.
Yeah,
This was
so
the 9. 8
last-
starting 9.
So then last night I finished the recipe, and right now is when I can start work on the ring.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we're going to use the normal Xanathar's rules for the ring.
Yeah, and we figured out Prim as Arcana as well, so all 3 of us can work together a little bit
On
faster.
a ring, I'm
Little
going to
bit
say
faster.
2 is the max.
2 is the max. Okay.
Yeah,
She'll help you
it's
tonight.
too small to be able to do more than that.
Okay.
If it was something bigger, maybe you could do 3. But
She'll help you tonight. I'm gonna scribe another Cure Wounds spell scroll.
okay.
And then I call the Krebs. They're my massage tonight.
There you go.
Or enough.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do? All right. You guys then make a full night and are able to complete a long rest.
I'll of course do my good berries, but
Yep. Do it free. All right. Starting up night number 9. Okay, we're gonna make several rolls. Let me pull up what they are. Oh, I forgot. No, that's my bad. We are at the point where magic has started to get a little bit weirder.
Oh, do you want me to roll for my good berry cast again?
I think you said
Yeah.
During the night? Okay. So like we said, the ring is costing some spell slots to craft, so 100 good berries, so 10 casts.
10 casts, roll 10 d20s.
And we're looking for natural ones, right?
Yep.
I'm just gonna roll 5 at a time.
Alright.
That's good.
Definitely.
No natural ones in that
Alright.
one. Yeah. Still good.
Alright.
So we don't
That's
know what's
it.
in.
Yeah, we still don't know, which is hilarious.
It's gonna be funny when it comes out.
I had a friggin' weather table up for this, and I have no clue what happened to it.
Is it any spell that does that, or?
Any spell. I just forgot to do it until just now.
Okay. So for that combat, I got 2 free casts of spells.
You got lucky.
I'll try to remember too. So I'm kind of curious.
Alright, let me see if I can find the,
Long rest button.
I think you did it right, but you didn't know what happened, so you just.
Yes, I triggered it once, but it was like resistance to aberrations.
Yeah,
or
like
something.
it was
just
really
something
resistance
you
to
never know,
aberrations.
yeah.
You just you felt weird, and then it passed because it was for like an hour. All right, I can't find the weather table I was using, which makes me sad.
Good weather all the way. 2 1 8.
Oh no, I found it. Okay. Awesome.
Who's rolling?
All right.
Good job,
Make.
I guess, so
All right.
thank you.
Let's roll a d100 for the weather.
Am I doing the rolls? This.
Yes.
Sure.
The roller of the day.
99.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
If that's not sunny, I'm gonna be sad.
All right.
Dang it.
All right. So you guys set out along the night, and you notice it gets really, really hot, much hotter than normal today, and it has been definitely the hottest night of the trip so far. All the wind that had been happening either yesterday or the day before, I don't remember, is completely gone. And despite the moonlight and there being no sun, it seems as if it is just scorching hot outside. All fire damage rolls have a +2. All cold damage rolls have a -2.
To hit?
No, damage. Damage rolls. You're not traveling during the day, so nothing else is going to happen.
All I got is fireball.
All right. Roll 3d20s.
Oh my god. 17 plus 19 plus 9. I don't know. I don't have a calculator.
28, 9, 17.
36, 45.
45? 45.
45. All right.
Can I touch again?
Roll 14 d20s.
No. As you guys begin,
That's how many Tarrasques.
I fly away.
No,
Good luck, guys.
well, as you guys begin going, you hear kind of clicking coming from behind you, and you look behind and you see one giant scorpion begin
Yes.
crawling towards you guys.
More,
Love that.
Roll initiative,
More.
but it is one giant scorpion.
more scorpion stuff.
So
It-
let's
it
not
looks-
even switch the music. It's just
It looks the same as before, right?
Ooh.
this one is green.
But okay,
Yeah.
it's not like massive.
No, it's just it's the same.
I want it as a pet.
Wait, really? Okay.
We could, but
Oh.
All right, everyone, roll initiative.
Should we just knock it unconscious? I can't. Why not?
All right, Rubak.
Couldn't we just
12.
use our downtime early?
Leslie.
I said 20.
next time.
Let's do it.
No.
Theo.
Why not?
22.
Brent.
I also got 12.
7.
My bad.
Broken.
I also got 12, but there's no way his dex isn't higher, so.
Okay. All right. It got an
That
8.
rogue.
If you guys can't kill it before it can do anything, I will be
It's so-
legitimately
We
surprised.
can just do our downtime
All right,
early.
Theo,
That's fine.
you're up.
Thinking really quick.
Oh, that's true. If not, if you can't do it, I can try it.
I'm gonna give you 3, 2.
I'm casting Animal Friendship from my staff.
All right.
It's a Wisdom save on its end.
Okay.
Let me make sure it doesn't get advantage. We haven't hit it. Does it have an intelligence of lower than 4?
Yes.
Yeah, Wisdom save on your end.
All right. Wisdom save. 12.
It's now charmed by me.
There you go.
Hang on. Let me make sure I know exactly what's happening here. Yeah. It's convinced that means no harm. That we mean no harm. And then
Okay.
I'll tell everyone else, don't hit it. Hey, we're all good. We're all good now.
All right. Combat's now over, unless you guys want to attack it.
No.
Is there anything to gain from? I don't think there's.
How long is it charmed?
24 hours.
24
Let's
hours.
go peacefully.
Can you talk with it or anything?
I can cast Speak with Animals.
Do you want to do that?
I will cast Speak with Animals. They'll take one action.
Can we ride it across the desert?
Try one charge.
It's large, so it's not going to be faster. You're on a horse, you realize.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that's
that's
right.
We'll-
Is the scorpion speed? Like, sorry.
We can make friends with the crabs.
I can't imagine that its speed is more than a horse.
Do you want to come
What
along
horse
with
do you
us?
have? I assume you guys have what, a riding horse?
Yeah.
Yeah, its speed is less.
Oh, yeah,
A riding
we still
horse's
have the three
speed
of
is
us.
60.
We have root.
Yeah, we're a little slower. I'm gonna go. Do you want to come along with us?
No. Food.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll cast Speak with Animals and say that I have food if you would like some.
You have food.
Yes.
We'll follow.
I'll give it a good berry. There's more to come. Follow us.
You just broke the game.
Hey man, it just get.
Well, now its motivation's gone.
Oh. Well, I'm saying there's more food if it comes with us.
Reach them. What is this one?
That no food.
Maybe not this one either. Sorry.
I will create some meat in front of it, like just a whole slab of meat, and go, if you travel with us for the whole day, I'll give this to you.
Need food now.
Half now, half later.
Cut it in half.
Okay, I'll take a dagger and cut it in half.
Okay, so it thinks you mean no harm,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Why you hold food? Me want food. Food now. I hungry.
I'll give it half the food.
Okay, so it's just gonna like tear into it with its giant claws,
Okay.
right? And just like shove it into its just like mandible mouth. You see it kind of like saw blades almost like crunching it from the inside. And then it goes, more food.
You must follow.
Not enough. More food.
If I give you the other half, will you follow?
It's not a dog. Like,
Please.
make a persuasion check against the scorpion.
Come on, yes. Could I have helped?
No. You probably harmed it by offering him a berry.
Oh, there's no way. It's a nat 20.
33, not 20.
That's funny.
That's
Hey, I guess he'll say, I follow.
Okay, let's go.
All right. You guys successfully befriended a scorpion.
My dreams have
Alright.
become true.
Look at you. You're finding all sorts of friends around the wayside.
I know. I've had no friends in my life, and now I get a bunch. It's great.
Well, you know what they say. All good things come to those who wait.
Oh, I know. I've waited a long time. Trust me.
So yeah, it's just a giant scorpion. If you want to look up the stat block.
Okay.
It's not your. It cannot help. It's not a familiar, but it's gonna just vibe. All right, that's gonna shoot it on. So you guys begin walking for a few more hours. Roll another 3d6, 3d20. Sorry.
26.
Roll again. We already did that one.
This thing's so bad. 33? 33.
Is this music okay, by the way? As
Um,
we get closer to the shroud.
I think we already did 33 as well. Yeah. So
Oh, should he roll for the animal friendship? I wish I remembered sooner, but okay.
it would have failed. Like,
Oh, I'm
was
talking.
it
I'm talking about the wild magic, but
Oh shit! Yeah, roll for the wild magic.
Even if it's through my staff.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all magic. I'm sorry. I
No,
keep
you're
forgetting
good.
as well because it's like this is new to
So
me.
you'd roll for speak with animals as well.
That's
I would
true.
roll for
Both
speak
of you
with
roll
animals.
d20. We're gonna roll it back just a little
Mine
bit.
is
You guys
a-
haven't left yet.
22. We'll just save that roll if it happens.
12.
Eight.
I'm good.
And 17. So no more wild magic surge and 22 on the 3d20.
Okay.
Did you roll ones we already did twice?
I know, out of 60, it's kind of crazy.
So you guys begin walking, and ahead of you, everyone make a perception check.
Guidance.
Oh, Jesus.
So mine's okay. 16.
16.
7.
Okay.
13.
13.
31.
Roll for Prim too.
Oh, yeah,
Hers is plus
hers
8.
Massive.
Why does this keep happening? Oh my god.
28.
So Prim and you see about 200-300 feet ahead of you. You see kind of a figure standing in the road, and or not standing. I'm sorry.
Like
He seems to
humanoid?
be kind of walking from east to west. With a 16, I'm gonna say like definitely a medium-sized creature. Prim, on the other hand, sees yes, definitely humanoid.
Just like just back and forth, or like just cross.
No, just crossing east to west. Funnily enough, same way the monster was going before. Just in terms of like
Yeah.
perpendicularity of the road. Different reason, fun, but it's just.
Should we say something? Can they all see it if we point it out?
Yeah, after you guys point it out, you see like there's about 100 feet away from you. Yeah, and he's gonna make a perception check.
Should we say something?
He doesn't seem to notice you guys.
We could always see if he needs something or if we could get something.
Is the
Trade?
scorpion still with us?
Yeah,
Does the scorpion see it?
doesn't matter.
Meh.
He's friendly. He's friendly.
To us?
Oh, I'll make it very friendly. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, the horses would not like the scorpion, by the way. So they're probably not having a good time.
I'll be away from the rest of the party.
Okay. You have a horse as well.
It's a
Well, you
Pegasus.
summon your horse
Yeah.
now.
Marinera's chill. Yeah. Do you want to do anything with that?
Hello. I'll shout. I'll try to shout to the. I guess I don't know.
All right, you'll try and shout. Make a charisma check. He'll just roll perception. If he hears you. He rolled low,
Oh,
so he doesn't seem to be stopping.
hello. I'll shout a couple times.
Do you guys get closer to him?
Yeah, we'll keep walking.
Okay. So at about the 50-foot mark, after a few shouts of hello, he stops, and you see he raises a hand towards you guys, and you see that it is clawed and definitely scaly. So it seems to be a dragonborn.
that what it looks like?
Appears to be.
I must have bad
Does it begin approaching
Still
us?
cannot see
or-
it.
Need some glasses.
He just kind of waits. Like, doesn't seem to be kind of walking. He's waiting for you guys to approach.
Stops and then sees
Yeah.
us approaching. Okay.
Yeah, but he waves.
Okay.
I'm wondering what something like that's doing up here. Something like one of us.
Maybe just talk to him.
I'll hang back.
I have a feeling anybody out here is either up to no good or something else, but
I mean, we're here.
He may think the same of us.
Yeah.
well, you can never be too careful. Can't trust everyone in this world.
We'll be watching.
We'll back you up, don't worry.
Oh, I'm going. Oh, okay. No, that
I
changes
was,
the
I was
whole
planning
move.
on approaching too.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so who else approaching?
Roken is going forward. If anybody wants to stop, that's
I
fine.
guess Ruvok will go with, as the
Alright.
party has voted me to join.
Voluntold.
I'll hang back.
So Prim and Theo staying back.
And
Me
it
too,
plays
yeah.
as well.
All right. So, as you approach him, he waves and he makes some sort of kind of weird gesture with his hand. Make a perception
Is
check
it a
for me.
spell?
Just no.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't seem to be one.
Perception.
Yeah, more like a sign language.
Oh, okay.
That's 19.
19. You recognize it. No one else does. As thieves can't. And he is effectively asking friend or foe.
I will. I guess I didn't realize that with Thieves' Cant you could use hand signals as well.
I don't know if it's raw, but
Sure,
I
why
figure
not?
why
It's
not?
super cool.
Like it's
It is a
just it's a
language,
secret language.
Right.
Like, that's just it.
I just didn't think that something like that could happen.
Do you understand that?
You probably don't recognize it as anything.
Oh.
Well, maybe you would probably recognize it as a form of communication or a weird tick. I'm not really. I don't know.
Do you know
roll
what he's,
percent-
do you know
roll.
what he's doing?
Yeah, like that's more along the
Okay,
line.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's communicating.
Oh,
Wants to know if we're friends or not.
I assume yes.
Okay. I will, I guess, sign back to him somehow with my hands, saying we're not foe.
At the sign, he will approach you, and you see that he is a dragonborn, so because he has the snout, but he's wearing a full robe and turban, definitely to protect from the heat that's going on, and it's very, very hot, so both you and he are moving almost jittery because you're cold-blooded. So you guys are moving much faster than usual.
Do I get a mechanical bonus to that?
No.
Alright.
Because, well, no. Because that means that you'd have to get a debuff in cold weather. And it's not worth it. So, he is going to begin speaking to the rest of you in in some sort of strange dialect that seems to be making no sense at all. It's in common, but it makes no sense.
Well, just me and
You know it as thieves can. You don't understand it at all unless you know
Okay.
thieves can.
I don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just me and Rubok up here. But
So
I have no
So
idea.
he's going to begin talking, and I'm going to do a quick text conversation with Michael, and he may choose to tell you guys what's going on. After a few exchange of definite code, you guys know that this is code. That's not, or at least you do because you can hear it. I don't know if the rest of you guys come up, but as you hear Ruvok say his name within the rest of the cant. And immediately the stranger will switch back to common and say, I am Farthuk of the Sumak clan. It is good to meet you, Ruvok. I must ask. I seem to be a bit lost. Where is the nearest town? Do you know?
Well, if you're gonna...
It would be one of the, well, yeah, above table. It would be one of the migrant kingdoms across the river, technically, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's gonna be Drakkar.
I believe.
Although Drakkar was destroyed, so maybe Ayudale.
I believe it would be Idale across the river that way. No, point.
Point west,
Yeah.
the way he was headed.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not remember that.
Can you say his name and clan again, please?
Farthuk of the Suma clan.
Thanks.
And then each.
Sure. You got it down?
Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you. I seem to have been wandering this wasteland for days, it feels like. Hopefully I'll be able to make it to Ayudale, although it'll be a long ways away.
Does he appear like malnourished or anything?
No.
Okay.
He has kind of a pack that seems to have a bunch of stuff on it. You know, things like rations, and you know, you see a tent there.
Yeah.
He seems to be traveling during the night, just as you.
Where did you come from?
Well, I can't remember what stage. Well, I was sent here. I used to be in the army, and I was sent here to scout. But then, when the war ended, I got the sending message. He's gonna pull up a sending stone, a used one, to pack up and go home. So, here I am.
We're still not with them, are we? Okay.
You can be. Okay.
Well, unfortunate they didn't come and get you, but
You're right, but that's the army for you.
yeah.
Well, it was good to meet all of you. Thank you for the directions.
Of course.
And, hopefully I will see you again soon. And he's gonna kind of nod at Ruvok as he begins walking west.
Safe travels to you.
And you as well. All right.
Broken just nods.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do before he gets way further off in the distance?
Root is just gonna go.
I'll let him go.
He's not gonna notice. His back is turned.
Good job, Root.
Anything else you guys like to do?
What did you two talk about, if you don't mind me asking?
There are some things that I don't feel comfortable speaking about quite yet.
Fair enough. Well, I guess let's go back to the others and continue then.
Let's go. Yes.
Alright, you guys join back up. You can all hear each other now. Are you guys gonna just keep going, or do you want to ask about what happened, or?
You guys get any good thing good?
Just
Just a traveler going on his way, it seems.
Oh, okay.
yes.
Sounds good. Are you okay?
I'm all right. Just
Success check.
Okay.
Or deception.
What were we gonna say though?
We'll roll either persuasion or deception, and do not tell us what the roll is.
All right.
And then can you keep saying what you're gonna keep? What were you saying? Fuck, this dice is cracked.
I'm trying to find my skills. Where is it? Even I think I know the roll anyways. What is this? Oh, it's whatever I
Persuasion
want.
or deception, depending on. I don't know which one
Right.
you're doing, so.
Keep bugging out. Let's see, how does math work? That's 29? Yeah.
29?
Yeah.
That's wild. 21.
21, so he failed.
So
Mhm.
spell silver.
So-
Kidding.
He's not. So what is he thinking? you either persuade him or deceive him. So
Well,
you get to say.
Just finishing my sentence is what he's gonna think. It's just the traveling. It's taking a toll. It's a lot of walking. I mean, we're on horses, so it's just a lot of distance. It wears on the mind seeing this empty wasteland. Nothing since that town. I mean, of course the small things like the shrines and things like that, but it wears on you. That's all.
Yeah, that is fair. I'm just kind of happy to have us as a whole.
Well, I sure wouldn't want to be out here all by myself. That's for sure.
Yeah, I do feel bad for that guy.
I'm sure he'll be all right though.
Okay.
All right. So you're believing what he's saying. You rolled higher. I don't know if it was persuasion or deception, but you believe what he's saying.
I'm all good with that.
All right, and that is so you guys big travel for longer, and despite the scorching heat, you guys make good time, and that is going to shoot it on. Well, so at that point, you guys are going to get to the next night. All right.
Will it have been 24 hours
So yeah,
since
another-
the scorpion?
Another rest
Not
and
yet.
stuff.
No. Well, no, it'll be your first encounter the next time when the scorpion will no longer want to chill with you guys.
Sounds good.
Oh, wait. So at the end, at the beginning of the night, do you make the mission?
Day, you mean? Yeah.
End of the night.
Yeah.
You guys are traveling during the night, my
Yeah.
day, so it would be the beginning of the day.
Yeah, I said beginning of the day.
Okay, cool. Do you let the scorpion in?
I do indeed, yes.
So as soon as it sees a crab, it is gonna go full
Oh.
frickin' predator mode
Oh, sure.
and yeet at the crab. So, what are the stats of these crabs?
They're like unseen servants, so they have like 1 hit point, and like I think, well, I can see what the AC is. 10 AC, 1 hit point, and a strength of 2.
Well, so if it hits, it kills it.
Yes.
Do they just dissipate when they die?
I think they're real until they leave the portal. Yeah. Everything in here is real until it leaves.
Okay, so it's gonna attempt to grab the claw. It's gonna miss with its first claw.
So
Grab with its second claw.
How many crabs are there?
A lot.
And then kill it. Well, it's gonna kill it when it grabs it with its claw, and it is then going to stuff it in its mouth, and you guys hear a crunching as it just eats this
So
crab.
as Roken sees that, 4 more crabs are going to bring out a plate of just an assortment of tons of different meats.
It's gonna go after the crabs, Chief.
Okay.
It's just, and you just see this thing just heat after all these crabs. It's gonna miss some, but it's gonna hit most of them.
Okay.
It gets 3 attacks per turn with a +4, and its DC is 10. It's gonna hit 3 out of 4. And you see it, and you
There's
hear.
still a plate right in front of it.
Well, the speak with animals is gone, so you guys just see it going after these frickin' these crabs.
Jeez.
After it eats probably, I don't know, 10 or 20, it's gonna stop and just kind of like it's just gonna just lay down.
I'll cast.
Actually, no, it's gonna go to the beach and bury itself in sand.
I think it can. I don't think it can do it completely, but
How deep is the sand?
well, I would probably just conserve space, make it very thin, because I only get so much space with the mansion spell.
Okay.
Probably like a foot down only, so like.
It's gonna dig itself a little trench
That's fine.
and just like lay in it.
I'll go up to it and cover it with some more sand, and then I will use the second level spell slot and just create a large tile of just meat in front of it to just have it sit there if it wants to eat.
Okay, it's not gonna go after it.
Sounds good.
It's basically asleep.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do tonight?
I would like to cast Awaken on it.
check on the awakened.
So good.
I'm kind of running out of time on the name.
Oh no.
Let me check on the giant scorpion.
I was trying to come up with something creative, but I'm running out. We're gonna look some up.
Okay, so you can do it. It looks like.
It's very dumb.
Yeah, very dumb.
It's very dumb.
Calamity.
Okay.
Armageddon.
All right.
Yes.
Only thing I can think of is
What?
call it tails.
Okay.
Armageddon or Tails?
Yeah, it's gonna gain an intelligence of 10. What language would you like it to speak? Okay. It can now speak common, and you're just gonna hear it go. So it has an intelligence of 10 now. So you're gonna hear it go. Whoa. What was ooh. What is happening?
You are named Armageddon. You are the first of your kind of scorpions,
Armageddon.
and we will become the best of friends.
We will.
Yes.
That's-
Whenever you want food, just ask. I will provide you with food. These are our friends, including the crabs.
Okay.
We're gonna get to know each other for 30 days, and then it's
But-
up to you.
Crabs are food.
No, not anymore.
Why are crabs not food?
Actually, you can eat all the crabs you want in here, I think.
Yes, but they will be relatively empty in calories. They will disappear after you leave.
There's you just see the
Is there enough
process.
time for me to?
Well, actually, no. Wait, food does nourish you in here.
Yeah, I'm like.
Yeah, no. So you're good. Yeah, no. Food is food in here.
Crabs
So
are
yeah,
friends.
I
not
sleep.
Food.
I can create dead crabs that are already dead for him here.
No. I need his mind to be keen.
Okay.
Create the most elite crabs, so he has to hunt them.
Sous vide those things, man. You're gonna like inject them with butter.
Alright,
Make it like a
so
full like
I'll
freaking
just close my eyes.
5-star restaurant.
I guess Prim is helping me again while you were doing that. Yeah.
So.
Sorry, I get distracted.
No, it's okay.
They're only active 4 hours a day. They're only active like a few hours in the day.
Really?
Yeah. Most animals are that way. You notice why cats sleep all the time? Humans are actually like really, really efficient, which is why we're able to be up for more than like 8 hours a day.
I still think we don't have enough time.
We're just overachievers. As
Like, have you ever noticed why cats sleep most of the time? Like, so
We fix this.
I don't know how you fix this. I'm gonna be real with you. I wasn't expecting it. It's funny, but I'm just letting you know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next day,
So basically, what happens is the next time you wake up, it will still be sleeping.
okay.
And if you boop the portal away, it's just going to drop to the ground and probably want to keep sleeping. Its speed is, it's effectively, if it keeps going, it's going to start taking levels of exhaustion.
Okay. I have a solution.
Do we have a bag of holding or anything?
No, that will die. We need Armageddon. It's our secret weapon against Umanoran.
Oh yeah? What's the... Pocket sand. Pocket scorpion! Alright, so the beginning of night 10.
I will. I'll create a cart.
Can you do that?
Yes.
It's a large creature.
I can create a large object,
Okay.
and then it will sleep in the cart, and I will pull it throughout the day.
On your horse? Or...
Two of our horses
Yeah.
can probably do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, who do you want to get to help you?
I'll do it.
Now keep in mind, they can no longer, like their speed is locked at, I don't know, let me check the speed of a...
Well, actually, you probably don't want me helping you with that because I already make this horse do too much. But
That's true. For Mohammed. I thought we had an extra horse too. If all else fails.
Okay,
all of us
so
work
it's
together.
going to keep the speed.
Okay.
So it's speed, well it's not a draft horse, so I think I gave you guys just riding
I have
horses.
a Pegasus, so
yeah, that's true. Your steed should be better.
Does your Pegasus Does it have a will of its own?
It listens to my commands.
Okay. Does it ever disagree with them?
Not that I know of.
It doesn't know.
Because it is mine.
Okay. So it will pull it. It won't want to. But so it's going to keep its speed. It's not going to go any faster
Okay.
than it would otherwise. Increasing the amount of horses only increases the weight limit.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find the weight limit. I'm going to say it's fine,
I'm gonna
but
burn.
I am going to say because it's a large creature, you're going to need 2 horses to do it.
Okay.
So whoever you want to do it with you.
We'll do it for now and we'll talk about it later.
All right. Fair enough. Okay, night 10. Same thing. Whoever wants to roll for weather.
And I continued ring and
It's-
goodberries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3d20, right?
Weather first.
Oh, weather first.
Good save.
I got it. Oh.
Nah, you
Gotta
guys,
get our 20 bucks out of us.
we've got our well got our $16 out.
20 on a D100.
Nice.
Not 20.
As you guys go, the scorching heat from yesterday is gone, and it is just light clouds. Yeah, nothing. No effect.
Okay.
All right, roll 3d20s.
15, 11, that's 26 plus 2, 28.
I believe you guys already did that one. Yeah.
Yes? Already did?
Yeah.
Okay. 12 plus 17, 29. There's no way. 28, 29. That's crazy.
I think you did that one too. Like honestly, the tough part is I'm not writing down what every encounter is, but
Okay.
all of them that are in these like 28 to 33 range, you've done most of them already.
We're rolling on average.
The lowest we could get is
so-
3, isn't it?
Yep.
8
Okay.
plus
Yeah, I know.
13,
That's in here.
51,
Counter
right?
for that. Okay.
40? 42?
41.
41, yeah.
41.
41.
Yeah,
Oh boy, that's another table.
Okay.
Roll a d10.
D10.
Nested encounter.
6.
6. All right.
I never rolled D10.
Yeah, so you guys come across, okay. You guys travel for a few hours, very, very light, good weather. Not like the scorching heat of yesterday. Everyone's feeling pretty normal. And you guys come across a kind of a patch of dead trees.
Were we supposed to roll wild magic for when he made the mansion?
Oh.
Yes. God, I suck at that. Just don't worry about it.
I'll try
I'm
to remember
failing,
too.
so,
I
yeah.
rolled a 16.
It's fine. It's pretty unlikely that anything would happen, so I'm not going to worry about it right now.
We'll keep
but
in mind for combat.
Please help me with it.
Yes.
Because I am apparently sucking. All right. You guys come across a kind of a small group, like a grove of dead trees.
Like directly on our path, off to one side.
On your path.
Okay.
Looking at them, do they look like they died of natural age? Are they burnt? Or are they diseased? Or do we have to get closer?
It's nothing like you would have seen except for other trees in the wasteland. It's like they got, I don't like it's like they got burned from the inside almost.
Can I make it like a nature check or something?
Yeah. Every tree that you've seen in the wasteland looks like this. This is not
Oh, okay.
abnormal for the wasteland, but it is abnormal for everywhere else.
24 on the nature.
24. That's what I just
Yeah. Okay.
It's just it looks like a like a grove of trees that used to be normal trees, and now they're whatever the heck the wasteland did to them.
Okay. So no idea specifically what caused that.
Mhm.
Okay.
How big? Like massive, or just like a small clearing of trees?
Yeah, call it maybe 50 trees, so not a ton.
Okay.
Like enough.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and talk with another tree.
No. That
These
would
are
be a
dead.
sad conversation.
Oh.
I think
It
you're
wouldn't
gonna
count
need
as
to
a
do
plant.
that too, yeah.
What does Root say about it?
Roots is very sad.
Yeah.
Because Root had never seen that, I don't think.
Roots is still experiencing the world.
Yeah. So Root, when he sees it, will definitely be like, why do they not talk?
That is just the natural order here.
Didn't you awaken another tree?
I got a peapod little bush, a little tiny sapling
Right.
of roots.
Didn't you talk about awakening, like, the tree that talked to you?
That was roots.
Yeah.
So, wait, so
That's
Roots
Root.
is the big tree.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Peapod.
Peapod is my little tiny.
I forgot. Okay, so Peapod.
This is root.
Okay.
Peapod is smaller. Yeah.
So Peapod is gonna say, why are they not talking? And then Root is actually gonna say, well, that's because they're dead.
Okay.
Start them early, start them young.
Santa doesn't exist. Like, okay.
So, so Root and
Okay.
Peapod are gonna have a really rough conversation in the background.
Okay, I'll let root parent Peapod. I'm not a good parent.
Yeah, so Root's gonna say, like, well, Peapod, there are many things that can kill plants, such as insects, other animals. Humans are pretty bad about it. Elves aren't too bad. Dwarves, don't even talk about dwarves. Generally, the other races are in the same area as humans, where like they just kind of it's rough. But they use us to build their things, which means that they kill us, which isn't good. And Peapod is just horrified at the entire concept of death, and Root does not care.
That's fair.
I'm gonna deal with a crying Peapod.
So they're gonna have this conversation, and Peapod is gonna shut down.
Okay. After that happens, I'm gonna take Peapod and just stuff them into my shirt and just like kind of let them get cuddled
Yeah.
away from the pain of
And
the world.
yeah, at about this point, Armageddon is gonna kind of like wake up and be like, why am I in a cart? Wait, how do I know this is a cart? How do I? What do I know?
I feel like I've created.
What is this knowledge that I've been burdened with?
I've created a nightmare here.
And Root is just gonna say like, it comes with the territory.
If you want to stick around Armageddon, you can. If you want to go, you can go.
What is this?
But I promise you will always have food here.
I do not know anymore.
Well,
If I left, would I return to what I used to be? But would I know of what I am now? Is it better to have gained intelligence and then have lost it, or to have never had it in the first place? And now that I have it, could I ever not have it again? But would that be an existence that I could have?
I'm gonna answer you.
This scorpion is
No.
just having an existential crisis.
This tends to be what happens to me, but okay.
Now, for whatever reason, Root and Peapod, neither one had any sort of existential crisis.
Okay.
But Scorpion, Armageddon, is really having a tough time.
Why don't you sleep on it? Think about what you want to do.
I cannot sleep now, I must hunt.
Well, if you go and hunt, we'll probably leave you behind, so good luck.
I will track you.
Okay.
And he's just gonna like, he's gonna kind of like unfold himself out of this cart and kind of get out and scurry away.
Okay.
All right. You guys go into the grove, or do you guys go around it, or what do you want to do?
I see no problem with walking through it.
Sure.
I mean, do I see anything other than trees?
Yeah, do we sense anything bad?
As you guys, do you guys want to make the perception check before you go in, or after?
Sure, just before.
Okay, just before. Everyone make a perception check. Who wants to?
Are we able to tell how big this grove is?
17.
It's about 50 trees.
50?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'll cast Detect Magic.
3.
You don't detect anything. Well, okay. You detect an undercurrent of magic in this entire area.
Wild magic.
Yeah.
Or you have to roll for wild magic.
What do I do for that?
D20.
Roll a
Okay.
d20.
Adding nothing?
Nope.
18.
15, you're fine. It's literally just if there's a natural one,
Right.
Now, that will change eventually, but right now it's
It's
just a
gonna be
natural
me.
Theo got a 24. Prim was so low on the
I
perception.
got a 17.
1. 17, 24,
3.
3,
Natural 20.
natural 20.
Ooh.
No one really sees anything as you walk in, but after a few feet, you both see a piece of rope attached to what seems to be like a tripwire, kind of going through the middle of this grove.
Oh, like a trap.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
can see it first.
But you said the above 20s see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what? What do you see?
Hold on a second. Is the ground around here like sandy, rocky? What is it?
Rocky,
Okay, I'll pick up a rock and throw it at the
at the trap.
trap.
Make a attack roll. Throw so an improvised weapon. So add your dex and then proficiency if you're proficient with improv.
So just +5. So
Yeah. So 21.
21. You do hit the you hit the tripwire and you see it snap, and you see just a piece of rope fling up into the air and then come back down.
Nice shot. That was pretty good. It was pretty impressive.
Well, would have been bad if somebody had hit that, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Was that supposed to do something?
I think it was supposed to snap the rope.
but what was the point of snapping the rope?
I'm not sure I understand either.
To be honest, I'm just bullshitting.
We might be about to find out.
Well, I mean,
You see, there's like a loop on the end of the rope that like came up and came back
Okay,
down.
yep, I get it now.
yeah, it's like a
Grab some of
it's
the
your
legs.
traditional trap.
You guys know
tripwire.
it's a snare,
Yeah.
unless you've never seen a snare before. Like a,
It's,
you know,
it's a traditional tripwire, like
yeah,
you
it's
find
just,
like
just
Looney
a
Tunes or
tripwire
something.
with a snare.
So usually you hit the
Well,
rope.
what I was visualizing
Grabs.
from that description was not the trap. but
Yeah.
I get it now.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, that's all good.
Match my 3 perception.
Yeah.
Should we go back and skirt around the woods, or do you think these all seem fine?
As you take a closer look at the rope, you see that it's ancient.
Okay.
But remarkably well preserved. Like, despite the fact that it's really, really old, it still seems just as strong as it was.
Okay.
I think we'll be fine.
Guess
But
I'll take the rope then, if I can.
Make a sleight of hand check.
we should get going either way.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
That's the sleight of hand check I will ever roll. +2, 23.
23.
Only a +2.
Wow.
Because of guidance.
Because of guidance. I was about to say, like, what?
Yeah, guidance.
You successfully are able to untie the rope, and you now have another 50 feet of hempen rope.
Yay.
Just sad
You guys begin traveling more. Roll the 3d20s for your second encounter.
Is that me again? Okay.
Yeah, I rolled last time.
Seems low.
Hmm?
I see one low one.
Yeah, there's one that's a natural one.
Shoot past this
Wild magic.
Past this guy over there too.
That's, let's see, what is math? That's 11 plus 10 plus 10 is
31.
31 plus 1, 32.
As you guys begin walking more, you guys notice that the terrain is transitioning kind of from flat to more hilly. The wasteland is would be part of the plains if it wasn't the wasteland. So, it's been relatively flat, rolling hills more than actual ones. But the hills are starting to get slightly taller, getting a little bit more jagged. You now are actually seeing some. You good?
I'm good, I'm just...
Some things with like cliff faces almost. So the terrain is starting to get a little bit more jagged, if that makes sense. So with a 32, you guys come across yet another religious shrine. This one is again very worn down. And as you come across it, you look inside and you see a humanoid person, but with the head of a wolf.
As the shrine. Like
Yes.
Okay.
That's the statue inside.
Yeah.
Like, it has the exact same characteristics as the rest. It's basically kind of a covered room, fairly small, with the statue at one end with an offering plate directly in front of it. The offering plate in this case is empty.
I want to take notes on the writing again.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want more.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what
You
the
may do so.
kids do.
You seem to like taking notes on stuff or recording stuff.
It's quite interesting to me. I don't think I've ever seen these things. Have you?
No, but it just kind of just goes out of my mind once we leave.
Yeah. It's I don't know. I'm very fascinated.
Fair enough.
Okay. What do you guys do?
Sir, can we put one coin in the offering?
What was wrong with the coins you put in?
Well, they do go away sometimes.
Oh, I see now.
Yeah.
Rogan will put 2 silver pieces in there.
Okay. And do you guys continue moving on? All right. You guys begin moving on more, and I'll tell you above table that wasn't enough to make anything happen. So, you guys continue on uninterrupted, and you guys make it through the rest of the day without any encounters.
If we put more, would we get a reward?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm just telling you above table.
Fair enough.
All right. Is there anything you guys would like to do overnight? As you guys begin kind of slowing down for the night, Armageddon does find you.
He catches up?
He does catch up with you guys.
Yes.
But he doesn't really talk to you. He's just kind of not gonna talk with you. He's just kind of silent.
I will still let him in the mansion.
He's gonna eat a few crabs, but not as kind of frantically as before. Like, he's very much like,
He's satiated.
well, yeah, he's satiated, but he doesn't like instinctively go after them this time. Like, he actually like takes a look at the meat that you provided and like tries some before going and burying himself in sand.
Okay. I made it a little bit deeper this time. So like the sky is now lower, so you can go deeper.
Gotcha. All right. Is there anything else
The
you guys
sky
want
is
to do? I assume that you guys are working on your magic item.
Yeah, working on the magic item and the 100 good berries.
All right.
It will change on the time before we get there.
Roll for the mansion and then
Yep.
the.
Roll for the
Oh,
mansion,
yes,
and then for
casting the
every
mansion.
cast of Goodberry.
Casting the mansion. 19, and then for the good berries, I'll still roll 5 at a time. Has to happen at some point, right? I got 2 2s, but no 1.
Oh. It's gonna be me. Watch it happen.
There it is.
Oh, the Crimbus guy betrayed
Yes,
us.
the cruise died did betray us.
All right, so that's on a
Just we'll just say the last good berry.
the last Goodberry. Was that in your last round of
Yeah.
things? All right, the last Goodberry. All right, my guy.
So we're in the mansion.
Wild, you guys are in the
settling
mansion.
down to rest. Do you 100?
Give me 1 sec. All right, roll one more d20.
I'll roll it. Oh, okay.
That will determine which table you roll on.
19.
19.
I'll use it.
All right,
Okay, fine.
you're lucky. That's the nuisance table. Roll a d100.
45.
45.
Nuisance. There's worse.
You feel really good.
So I still have no idea.
You still have no idea, but you
Okay.
feel great.
Okay.
Above table, you regain 5 hit points per round for 1 minute.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Okay. I mean, I
pretty
lost
spicy,
none that
actually.
day, so yeah, that is pretty
Exactly.
good.
Well, it's more like minor, moderate, major. Like,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Okay. So I still have no clue.
You still have no clue, but you feel really good after that last Goodberry. Like, you're like you You take a deep breath, you're like, oh, man, this ocean air reminds me of home.
Yes.
I feel good. All right. Moving on to night 11.
Do you need me to make you materials tonight?
I believe just the night before we get there.
Oh yeah, it's 14 nights. I thought it was 10 for some reason. Yeah. 2 convenience.
Yeah, it's a full 14 to
Okay.
get there, and then you have another 2 while you're there.
Sounds good.
You guys aren't behind schedule.
2.
All right. I don't believe anything happens scripted just yet. Let me double check. That's the wrong one. Just script. It's more of like at a certain time, like you get to a certain spot where like stuff's happening. But nope. Nope. 11. All right. It's just another normal day. However, you guys are making good progress. Like, you know, don't think you're not making good progress. And I just accidentally. Oh, there we go. Okay. Roll for weather.
Who's
Whose
up?
turn is it?
You
Is it
do.
me?
Well, did Michael, you rolled for the last day, right?
Roll for the last day, so yeah, it's you.
Oh, okay. Is it the D100 or is it the okay? Wait. 56.
All right. 56. Clear skies. No
Hell
effect.
yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank
All
you.
right.
60.
You guys wake up in the evening as usual. Again, Armageddon's pretty conked out.
I'll put him in a cart for now.
Okay.
I'll burn my performance aggression.
He's still not really gonna talk. Like I don't think he's angrily giving you the silent treatment, but he's just not talking.
It's fine. We'll talk it out later.
He's still
And
in the existential.
you guys get going as usual. Again with Armageddon in the cart. Roll 3 d20s. Whoever's turn it is.
Yeah, I'm
8,
curious
12,
what 60.
They're not ranked in any way.
24.
24.
It's better than 24. 25.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, 25 is better in this case.
It's just a bad spot.
You guys come across. So after a few hours, you guys, everyone make a perception check for me.
Is this like reactionary or is guidance allowed?
This reactionary.
Jesus.
I could use your guys' passive perceptions, I guess.
Would you rather do that?
Yeah, let's use that.
15.
15.
Caleb's is like 22, I think.
Okay.
And mine's
Well, she has +8 and observant, right?
Yeah.
So 23.
23. Theo's is 16.
16.
9.
9.
11.
11. So, what was yours again?
15.
15. So you three hear from a ways off someone shouting. Kind of in your path, you know, kind of maybe off a little bit, but you hear someone shouting, and after a few kind of like, you know, you look around, you see that it's kind of coming from ahead of you, and based on the volume, it sounds like it's from a human, maybe 100 feet out ahead of you.
Sound dire or just shouting? Like
Shouting like in pain.
We can't see anything yet, though.
Make a perception check.
That I will guide myself for. 11.
11? Nope.
Okay. Well, at least I hear it.
You hear it. You
I'll
hear
have
someone
my
kind of-
horse pick up speed a little bit.
Kate, Prim would hear shouting for help.
Oh, okay. She's gonna convey the message to everyone. Be like, someone's shouting for help. Maybe we should.
Let's hurry it up.
Yeah. Speed up.
So you guys continue going, and you see on kind of the side of the path that you're taking, you see a human trapped underneath a huge fallen tree. Again, a dead tree, just like what you've been seeing. And as you guys approach, he kind of looks up at you and says, "Thank goodness. I feel like I've been trapped here for days. I can't move. My leg's trapped. I think it's broken. Can you help me out?"
Okay.
It seems like it's a pretty big tree.
Okay. Does this actually seem like he's been there for that long?
Make an insight check.
Okay. I was talking like physically. But
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Making perception.
Yeah, that's. Oof, 7. No idea.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Okay.
You're not gonna get like a wrong reading though.
Yeah.
You know, you just can't tell.
How did you even get yourself in this situation?
I was walking, and then all of a sudden, I just heard a creak, and then, well, here I am.
Well, here. I'll cast Vortex Warp and teleport him next to me out of there.
Does Vortex Warp take anything but touching him?
He just needs to be within 90 feet of me and willing.
I don't know why this was the first thing that crossed my mind.
I
when
can
heard
teleport
that,
you
but
out of there.
It was like amputation. Amputate the leg.
Cut it off.
Maybe it's because I watched too much Happy Tree Friends
Yeah, that's fair. Actually.
growing up.
So roll a
Wild magic.
wild magic.
And then if he's not willing, it's a con save.
Yeah.
And no wild magic.
No wild
That's
magic?
a 4.
Okay, so he's gonna choose to fail. However, as soon as he teleports, he doesn't reappear.
Did you just kill him?
No, he was supposed to show up right there.
What? What the fuck?
What did you do?
I teleported him just like I have teleported some of you before.
I don't think you've teleported me
I have.
before.
She vortex. He
And then the
vortex
prologue,
yeah.
it did, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
You roll.
Nope. 17.
Okay. Definitely, just a lot. There's this undercurrent of magic that definitely seems stronger than it was yesterday, and you can kind of detect very, very slightly that it keeps getting stronger in the direction that you're going.
Is that it?
That's it.
But there's no weird anomalies sticking out?
Nope. Just an undercurrent of wild magic.
So, you're sure you didn't just murder the man?
Fairly certain, yes. I mean, I can do the same to one of you if you'd like, just to prove that it works.
I think Root's gonna say that doesn't sound like a good idea to me. I mean, I'm not very smart. At the end of the day,
I will do
I'm
it.
just an awakened tree.
I will do it to tack, and I will vortex warp tack from like here to here.
Roll wild magic.
Okay, but it works, right? Natural 20 on the. So.
Yeah, it works.
Okay. See,
Text is there?
you see him teleport from like here to 15 feet this way, right in front of you.
Okay.
Where could he have gone? I don't understand.
He's not around, at least
My
not
only
anywhere
thought
near.
is he could have turned invisible or teleported away himself, though you likely would have seen an invisible person.
We're a short distance away, but yeah, he's not around.
Can we check for blood under the tree and stuff? Just I don't know.
Yeah, roll investigation.
Okay. I don't know if this is gonna do anything. I've been rolling like crap. Yeah.
No? Not feeling it?
I rolled a natural 3, so.
Yeah, you're not seeing anything.
Yeah.
Is there still like an imprint of his body in the dirt right
Roll
there?
investigation.
I will guide myself. 16.
Nope.
No imprint?
No imprint.
I think this might be like the ghost girl thing.
Did I think that was an illusion of some kind?
I mean, it didn't seem like one.
Today would be good to have Prim. Prim see into the spirit realm.
As far as Prim could tell, it was not a ghost.
Okay. Interesting.
I mean, I don't think we can do anything from here, right?
Yeah, I mean, do we see anything like all around?
You keep an eye out. I know you've got a good eye.
I'll try my best. I'll keep looking around for some more magic. All I know is there's a lot of magic around us. It's getting stronger wherever we're going, so maybe that has something to do with this. I'm not really sure. It's a lot of anomalies, a lot of things that just aren't adding up.
So you're saying there's like magic all around us right now?
It's like a river flowing around us. But it's stronger.
Oh.
It's like a hurricane, but instead of the eye of the hurricane being the part where there's nothing, it's the part where it's the strongest. Almost like a gravitational pull. That's what you see with the detect magic.
Gotcha.
To a certain extent. Like it's you can see there's like a radius to it, and it's getting stronger as it goes in.
A river. Okay.
Kind of like a river.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe like a strong river that's going around a bend, not a straight river or a windy one. But the bend keeps going and going.
I'm sorry.
It's not a straight. It's not a curved one, but it is curving.
It's
not a windy.
It's not windy. It's curved. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 That's very interesting.
All right. What do you guys do?
Well, continue on, I guess.
Got nowhere else to go except back
Can
where
I
we
just
came
check
from.
the tree one more time? I just wanna.
Yeah.
I
Is
can't.
the tree
I'll
hollow?
guide you.
Thank you.
No.
Okay.
No, it was a heavy tree.
Ooh, okay. 18.
18.
But
There is no indication. With an 18, you would know.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no indication of a person ever being there.
Is it tree dead or alive? You
Dead.
said it was dead. Yeah.
It's the same type of dead that
Like-
everything else is.
Like, how long does it look like the tree has been fallen? Like, or I don't know.
For a long
So
time.
when I teleported him out of there, supposedly, did the tree like fall
Mhm.
as there was nothing there anymore?
Nope. There's no imprint. There's no. Nothing happened.
I think we just need to make sure no one's messing with our minds. Keep going, I guess.
We've been out here in the wasteland for well over a week. Anything could be going on in our minds right now. I'm sure this place messes with your head. There's no way it would have changed.
Still doing all right.
Perhaps we might consider refraining from using magic on strangers or the strange occurrences that we've been seeing.
Yes, that is likely a good idea.
Save our resources and energy for ourselves.
Okay. Thinking things are going to get more dangerous as we go?
I'm not quite sure. I've never experienced this type of strange. I don't know what to describe it as.
Okay.
Sort of randomness.
I guess we keep going.
All right. Make another 3d20 roll.
Two.
These are my high rollers. We've already done 31, haven't we?
Let me check. Yeah.
We're just rolling average.
12.
We haven't rolled that for sure.
I thought you rolled pretty low earlier. Yeah, these are my high rollers. Rolled 2, 3, 7.
Wow.
I rolled a 9.
All right. You guys get the roll on the big table.
Let's go.
All right. Roll a d4.
Really quick, to be fair, does Armageddon go off to hunt, or is he still in the cart?
He's gonna travel with you. He's not gonna leave.
Okay. Gio's not. Do I need to keep the cart? I will
Not
burn a
right
sec-
now.
Okay. Well. Okay. Sure.
Like he's gonna go with you,
I
so
will
you
just-
don't need the cart while he's walking alongside you.
Okay. Sounds good. 2.
2. All right. Let me read that one real fast.
I have to get kids in here after break.
Yeah, we might get there.
Yeah. You see. Okay. All right. You guys continue walking, and again, the area is getting more kind of jagged as you go. And everyone make a, or what's your well, give me your passives again.
15.
15. Yours was 11.
9.
Caitlin's 23.
Yeah, and it was clear skies today.
Yes.
As you see the moon kind of shine, and you see what something kind of shine off in the distance. Kind of it seems to almost be like a beacon reflecting the moonlight, and Caitlin would see, so Prim would see with her ridiculously high passive perception, that it seems to be in the shape of a humanoid.
Reflecting light.
Reflecting light. And it seems to almost glow with moonlight.
What direction again? I know I can't see it, but...
The way you're going.
Okay.
With her looking into the spirit realm, are things like funky around, or is everything normal?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's normal. She's gonna kind of like point it out, just to everyone. If I have to get a little closer, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But show like what the fuck is happening.
So yeah, so as you guys get closer, you see kind of at the top of almost like a half hill, where like it's very steep on one side and very kind of gradual on the other. You see, as you get closer, a humanoid who seems to be just glowing with moonlight. He's maybe 200 feet away at this point, but he's kind of up on this hill and you guys are looking up at him. And you see that, yeah, he's just a humanoid who seems to be standing fairly still for a few moments and then begins walking down the hill.
Towards us or away?
Kind of at an angle.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to have reacted to you in any way.
So, but is walking towards us or away from away?
At an angle.
At an angle.
Do you want to maybe send Genesis in?
Sure, we can do that.
It's up to you.
Well, do we think he's particularly hostile, or?
I mean, I feel like all the things that have been glowing have kind of fucked us up before, you know?
You bring up a good point.
Yeah.
That's.
Was it this campaign where like what was it? One of the lieutenants or something destroyed the city and was like glowing or something?
That was yeah.
Yes,
we
all
had
of
a
the,
encampment, yeah.
Yeah,
Does it look similar to that? I don't
No, much more dim.
Everything that glows
As this figure approaches, as you guys are discussing, you see that it's not so much glowing as it is reflecting and refracting the moonlight.
Okay.
I'll use, I'll spend 5 sorcery points to do Bastion of Law, and then I'll use a bonus action to 3rd level spell slot to get those sorcery points back.
Alright, what's Bastion of Law?
It's just a class feature that lets me, like, make basically a magical shield around myself, and then
Okay.
I can expend d8s later to reduce damage.
Alright.
How far away are these?
It's
people?
not a spell,
It's not a spell.
but roll anyway.
200.
Oh,
Because
alright.
you are
Fair enough.
doing something magical.
16.
16. Alright, and then you just use some spell slots to get sorcery points back?
Yeah. Also roll for that? Okay.
That's using spell slots.
16 again.
Alright, there you go. Okay, so yeah, and so as this person, you guys kind of stopped, right?
Yeah.
So this guy's going at an angle, but he is generally approaching you, but you can definitely see that he hasn't seen you. And this person is, as he gets closer, you see that it's someone who's humanoid, medium size, completely made out of like glass or crystal, including equipment. And as this person walks, he doesn't seem to be reacting to anything. And you see that he's carrying a glass sword as well.
Uh-oh.
No reaction.
Maybe see if he's hostile with something? I don't know. We should probably spread out a little bit.
Yeah.
So how,
You do feel a breeze, and you can see that he's traveling with the breeze.
how far away did you say he was? 200.
At this point, he's probably like 100 feet away. Like, you guys can see him pretty well at this point.
So at the point that it hits, he comes in at 120 feet. I'm gonna cast message, and it's fine. It's 4, and huh?
Do cantrips count now?
It's magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll just hear.
So
He'll
you
just
didn't get
hear.
wild magic.
No, just
Okay.
I got a 4. So
Okay.
you'll hear him. You'll hear him. He'll hear me. Jesus Christ, words are hard. He'll hear. Who are you?
They can respond, right?
Yeah, just to me though.
They can respond telepath.
Yeah. you're gonna see him kind of like jerk, and he looks around, and he responds very, very slowly, and he says, again slowly, I don't remember. And it seems to trail off. In his thoughts, it seems to trail off. But he hasn't turned towards you, so, but he did completely stop. And is there any limit to message?
It's just I think one one sentence forward there and back.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just a message there, and just they can reply, and that's it. Seems like earlier I wasn't wrong. I think this place does do things to your mind. At least that's what it seems. He's or it, she, who knows? I can't really tell, but they are having a problem remembering who they are.
You see,
They don't seem particularly hostile though.
well, during this exchange, you see the person kind of like reach out with one hand and begin stumbling kind of around, like feeling for something.
How? We're not quite in the shroud yet, right? Or
No,
we-
you are not.
Okay.
You're not in the shroud yet.
Are we outskirts of the shroud?
You're getting close.
And then
Night 12 is when you hit
And
the
then,
shroud.
so during like the one shot vision we had, the shroud like the shroud didn't exist yet, or
Yeah, it existed.
okay, so that that city was in the center of the
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I have sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, do we want to fuck with this, or I mean, Leslie said we kind of want to just leave things alone, right?
Well, we could go do some aerial recon real quick.
So
and
while you
come
guys
back.
are talking, this person is like kind of going around in aimless circles, feeling. So in one hand is some sort of long sword that seems to be made of crystal that they're kind of holding with a death grip, it looks like. And so they're entirely clear, so it's all just you're getting this from the silhouette. And the other hand is like reaching out, trying to find you.
It seems as though this figure is blind, or may not be able to see.
Blind or may not be able to see.
I mean, sorry, like I just.
Sorry.
Pretty important, obviously.
You can, yeah, like maybe their vision is impaired somehow.
Or maybe
like-
they can see, but their brain can't process it.
That's true. I think maybe you sent something in to see if it's hostile, or I don't know. Seems dangerous.
Yeah, I'll let him I'll make Tack fly to where he would hit Tack with his hand. Like fly in front of him to
So-
where he, yeah.
Yeah, so he kind of like when he hits tack, he kind of like startles back and begins like feeling around, and he can feel. Then he kind of like does tack just like stay there and let it happen. He kind of just like he like taps tack like fairly hard, like whap, like not trying to attack,
If it does damage,
but it probably would deal damage.
if it does damage, I think he dies. But let me see.
Yeah, how many hit points does it have?
I have it on my character sheet.
1 or 1d4 minus 1.
I guess. Well, yeah. I would roll for hit points for a familiar, right?
Yeah, 1d4 minus 1, I do.
Yeah, 1.
Okay.
I can't get lower than 1.
So he accidentally. So you see him just like feel around and like almost like blindly just like whap. Attack just. And then you see him like get even more freaked out. And
Wow.
he's starting to get pretty erratic.
While Tack is
It
flying
didn't seem
over there,
intentional though. Like you.
Make an insight check for me.
while Tack's flying over there, Genesis
That
is also
connects
going to
himself.
go over there, and I'm actually going to look through
it's
Genesis's
4.
eyes.
4?
So,
Seems pretty intentional.
Oh.
It seemed like he just went kind of like wham and just like yeeted Tack up in the air.
That wasn't
What do you?
Oh, just while Tack is flying over there, I'm gonna hold on to somebody and look through Genesis's eyes and fly around. I'm trying to be just out of his reach, but close enough so that way I can see, particularly like specifics about him, potentially what his face looks like, his eyes, something like that.
Make a perception check for me.
Okay, yeah, with advantage. That is going to be a 19, I believe. Yeah, 19.
Yeah, you can see that. You can see through this person. They're made of transparent glass that's cut into the shape of their form. There are no eyes that you can see, only just kind of rounded spots where the eyes would be, but you can't see that they're able to move or anything.
Okay. I'll call Genesis back. I'll leave my vision of Genesis and go into my own. I personally don't think it's worth messing with him. I think he's just kind of a wandering soul out here.
Yeah.
Are you
After a few moments, you see him kind of collapse to his knees.
are you okay if I ask for if he needs help?
Of course.
One last try.
Of course. I just have a feeling we may be wasting our resources to someone who's already been claimed by the wasteland.
One try.
Of course. Go for it.
I'll cast message and say, how can I help you?
You're gonna see him like rocket up. Like he was kind of like on his knees, like looking down, very sad, still like clutching the sword though. And then he's gonna kind of start back up, and you're gonna hear slowly in your brain, I don't know. I'm cursed. I just want to die.
What did he say?
So he said he wants to die. Do we grant him his wish?
Did he say why he wants to die?
Can you tell me why you want to die? He's wired.
You're gonna hear kind of,
curse, right?
I don't know how long it's been. I can't see. I can't hear. I can't speak. I'm locked in my own mind as a prison for as long as I can remember. I only remember one face, and I don't even remember whose it was anymore.
I'll send message again. I can grant you your wish if that's what you truly want. Because I also felt that way at one point.
He's gonna say, if you can kill me, please do. I just want to be over.
You know, I know it talked about maybe not wasting resources, but the thing there is asking to be done.
We can do that without wasting resources.
I would like to try and dispel magic on him. See if his is something that can be undone. I feel quite sorry for him.
I could also try after him too.
Alright, that's also 3 magic surges.
Is it based on spell slot, or is it just if you can
No, it's
see
just
the
the spell itself. Just the
Oh,
on
you're
the
talking about the
message.
message.
That, yeah.
3 times.
Oh shit, yeah.
5?
I just didn't want to ruin the moment.
10.
Thank you.
Thank you. What was almost 2? 14.
14.
Yeah.
Dispel magic? I'm gonna cast it.
It's also
at
a
third.
surge.
Yeah, that's gonna be a surge as well, but you can do the cast before the surge. So,
It's at 5th level.
at what?
5th level?
5th level?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll. So it's an ability check.
Rolling and your charisma.
Oh jeez, okay.
So it's something high.
Oh yeah. I don't trust any of my dice right
Jesus.
Probably don't trust these, but there you go.
guidance
Oh
on
my
that?
god.
Or too late?
No, not in this case.
It does work, but yeah.
Sorry, I've never done this. I don't know how to.
So you're gonna make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Just
so
add
it's gonna be
just
charisma.
D20 and add charisma. That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Oh jeez. D20.
The digital dice. Let's trust.
14 plus. Let's see.
Probably 5.
I think.
You think I'm the only one without 20 main stats? Oh wait,
I
okay.
didn't need to refresh. Did the bro.
Give me. Oh my god. Where's my. I'm sorry.
You're
My
good.
phone is
You're
being
good.
dumb. Charisma.
It's not a skill, it's an ability score.
It's an ability score.
Plus 4, so 18?
18.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Dang.
Roll a
It was a
magic surge.
9th level if it was a...
If it is.
Yeah, if it's a spell, yeah.
It's just a straight D20.
13, yeah.
It wasn't a 1.
No.
13.
Nothing happens.
So like she casts the spell. And we
She
watch
casts
that
the
and
spell, nothing happens.
Okay.
He is now leaning forward, like even further than before, and exposing his neck. And it's again just made of the same glass.
Well,
You want me
your
to do
call. I can do it.
it? I think you should.
Okay.
Is
If it's,
there
if it's what he
Any
wishes.
chance that the curse could be passed to us?
I think it's worth the risk. And I'll do it if
I could-
I must.
I could create a field. I could create an anti-magic field and then do it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so... I'll walk up to him.
Before you kill him, hang on.
Oh.
Is there anything you? I'm gonna send a message to him. Fortunately.
Okay.
Is,
You get to send them like the spell happens.
I know. I
before
just
the-
because I was
yeah.
gonna forget after I sent it. Is there anything you would like us to do in your honor or to carry on your legacy or anything like that?
I think I had a family once. I would like to tell them that I miss them, but I don't remember their faces.
Three. I cast a message again. Do you know your name? I might be able to pass it on.
My name. Yeah, he remembers his name. Alright, give me just one sec.
Random name generator.
You know, look,
No.
it works. Alright.
And then after this, can we take a break?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name was Elfaray. I think I was sent to war. Something happened. Some enemy that we were all summoned to fight. And he wiped us out in moments. The spell's gonna end before you can continue.
I'll cast it again. 3. Would you like to finish your thought?
I was in charge of something. An artifact. And when we were destroyed, it erupted. And then I looked like this. And I don't even know how long ago that was now. My family's probably dead. Because I can't imagine we won after that.
I said one last message. 7. Well, we're going to grant you your wish, and if I find your family, I will let them know you died a noble cause.
Thank you.
And I'll just kind of give a nod. I kind of want to be like, at least...
You're being respectful.
Yeah, I want to be like 40 feet away though, and I'll give the nod to
Broken.
Hiroka.
Alright. And yeah, just to avoid wild magic and this curse going on me, I will. So you said he's like down, like on his knees.
He's
like,
in an executioner's pose.
Okay, yeah. So next to him, I'll slam the sword into the ground and cast anti-magic field.
Okay.
And then I will
This is the first time you're doing that, right?
Yes.
So as you stab the sword into the ground, the entire area around you, and you guys feel this too, seems to shift for just a moment, as if the entire world had cracked underneath the power of this sword, and the ground beneath you just goes in. It just goes in like butter, you know, like a hot knife through butter. But it stops at about. It's probably a 3 foot long sword, maybe 3.5, and it stops in at about the 6-inch mark and stays there. The jewel in the center of the crossguard seems to glow for a moment before a black field seems to just rocket out from and create kind of a hemisphere around you.
Can we see into it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like it's
Yeah.
transparent, but it's like a dark field.
Draw the sword out of my sword cane and
Roll hit.
Okay. Advantage.
Is it a magical sword or like what's the
Nothing's
what's the sword?
magical in the anti-magic field,
Okay.
including
Roll
whatever,
hit.
including whatever's on him. So at advantage, right? Because he's choosing to be prone.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a 6 or a 9? So I don't have. Yeah, that's true, because my items don't work either. So that is a grand total of 15 to hit.
15 to hit. That's gonna hit.
Okay.
Roll damage.
This is also a lot worse. 6.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. Your sword bounces off.
So you okay? Oh, because he's made of the crystal, huh?
Yeah, but you do see he kind of like staggers, like he kind of like kunk. And as you look at your sword, you see that there's a chip in the sword.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay, so I assume probably magical weapon necessary, so I'll draw the sword back.
As you pick up the sword, the field
Yeah.
just collapses in on itself.
Maybe we have to try using his sword.
I'll first try with the anti-magic sword, but
All right. Roll to hit.
now I have my so 24 to hit,
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
and then 15 damage.
15 damage. Again, it simply bounces off. There's no chip in it though. But your sword, you know, take your sword and
I'll
swing it straight down both hands, and it bounces off. However, he then just face plants straight to the ground.
No.
But he's still alive.
He's still alive.
Maybe, perhaps we try something
Yes.
not so blunt. Force trauma.
Okay.
I
What are you suggesting?
the idea of his sword maybe.
I do suggest we be careful if we touch him though. Or his sword. Maybe mage hand if anyone has that.
What were you suggesting?
Well, if you guys are okay with it, you'll see kind of like some green wisps of fog start to appear around my mouth. And you start to see him kind of heaving a little bit, and then he lets out a burst of my breath weapon. Acid damage.
Rogan will step out of the way.
Yeah. So it'll be a 5 foot by 30 foot line centered on him.
Okay.
So I
Roll to hit.
assume that's
Dex
just
save,
dex.
I think.
Oh, is it a dex save? He's
Yeah.
gonna choose to fail. It's not magic.
So you don't have to roll the hit.
You're gonna just roll damage.
18 to hit anyways.
Dude,
This
it's
is
a
11th
dex save.
level,
He had to roll.
so 4d6. Could have been worse. 12, 14 damage.
14 damage. You see, so it's 30 feet by 5 feet, centered on him. So it's just gonna go like across him and past him.
It's a line, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if he's
You
wider
see
than
it go
5 feet.
directly across. It's 5 feet, so like his entire back, including his neck, and he falls forward and begins clawing, but at his back. But he's still holding the sword. And you notice, and you see that the sword is fused into his hand, like he can't unclench his fist. And you see him kind of clawing at his back.
Is it doing anything?
It's smoking, and you see that part of it is gone.
Okay, I think I'm gonna send him a message. Say, 3. I'm so sorry.
You just get back just like feelings of anguish. He can't even form the thought.
Well, to be honest, I thought that was going to do a lot more damage. I don't typically do that all that often. Not too popular when I do that.
I think maybe if you use your dagger, and Prim can probably help you out with some extra damage. I think we just need to hit him really hard.
Alright, there's...
Or maybe just shoot him.
Or shoot, but it's the most damage possible as a booming blade, right? So,
I think it
I
has to be a
think-
magical weapon.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the alternative is... I
Does-
guess I could have done sneak attack with the breath weapon too.
Okay.
It has to be a finesse weapon.
Oh, it has to be, yeah, finesse.
I'll use
Unfortunately, your breath weapon can't use your
That'd be
dexterity
cool.
modifier. That'd be cool though.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a feat, your 12th level feat.
I'll cast Produce Flame on one and see if fire does anything. Just hold it up.
You see him like what do you do?
Just hold it like as close as onto him as I can get.
Okay. You see him kind of recoil from it, but it doesn't seem to actually do anything.
To the crystal. Okay.
So, if you're gonna do it, shield channel divinity
Okay.
back to the grave.
Well, wait, actually, no. The most damage I think would be a booming blade with the sun blade.
Is it attunement?
Well, I mean, we gave it to him
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah.
We gave it to you
I forgot
12,
you had a
12
sun blade.
days
I
ago.
forgot I had it.
Yeah. But yeah.
I
It was
technically
one of the
don't have
random
it attuned,
items from
so
the-
I don't want to cheese that.
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
it's
I
fine.
mean,
Just do it with the dagger, and hopefully we put this guy out of his misery. So she's
the
gonna
other options are crossbow or I have the firebolt cantrip, which not enough damage there.
booming blade.
Yeah. So,
So she's gonna cast channel divinity, put the mark on Alpha Ray,
Yeah.
and then let you hit him.
I'll go up, dagger with the booming blade, and I will, if possible.
Not being a magical weapon just isn't gonna work. But
Huh?
said it not being a magical weapon, I feel like it just isn't gonna work. But
Well,
You can shoot him with your crossbow, I guess.
yeah,
Do the crossbow.
Sure.
shooting
Okay.
at point blank is still advantage because
Then
you're
I
a
will-
crossbow expert.
I will do, yeah, crossbow. That's 25 for sure to hit. I don't know why I rolled to hit. And then I'll do...
You still need to.
You still need to roll a hit.
Okay, so 25. This will be with sneak attack.
And it'll be doubled.
Should be 8.
Yeah. 3, 6...
I mean, it is a dragon fighter crossbow, so it would make sense. Those are some good numbers.
Yeah, these are some very high numbers.
What damage type?
This is gonna be,
Piercing and acid.
yeah,
Is it with a magical
piercing
weapon?
damage.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be
I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's immune to piercing.
He's not.
Huh?
He's technically vulnerable to it, right? Because that's where Path of the Grave does.
Let me
It's
check.
vulnerable to all
Oh,
damage.
that's interesting. How does that react with?
I will work on counting up my damage because it's gonna take a while. I don't want him sitting here staring at the wall.
Jeremy Crawford has tweeted about this. Path to the Grave intentionally doesn't remove immunity or resistance.
There you go. So the piercing wouldn't work, but it would be vulnerable to the acid.
So I could just roll 1d6 then, right? Yeah.
I think it's just 1d6 for the acid.
I mean, piercing through even with a magical weapon. Oh god, this poor guy. I'm so sorry, guy.
Well, it's 1d6 of the acid, but it's still doubled because of the
So he seems
Path
to
of the Grave.
he seems to be immune to the fire.
That's
as well.
amazing. That's gonna be. Well, I mean, the +6 from the crossbow doesn't do anything, so it's going to be 12 damage.
You see him kind of, you basically, you stand over him and shoot him, and as the acid from the crossbow bolt hits him, you see it kind of drive a dent into him, and he again crawls at it, and you see he's like writhing in pain as you're unable to finish this dude off.
I'll
This is so
cast Mind
unfortunate.
Sliver. I want to see if psychic damage does anything. Intelligence save.
Just turning him into a lab rat, dude.
The most unintentional.
Well, we don't know what he's immune to.
This poor man.
What spell did you cast?
Mind Sliver.
Alright, you're gonna need to-
Yeah. That's
We were
cocked.
trying to be nice and give
I
him
know,
the
I was
easiest
trying to
death.
So no
and
wild
it just
magic. But
hasn't worked.
I feel so bad. I guess it's worse than just wandering for a turn.
Um, So he's gonna take the damage, but it doesn't do anything. He's already so disoriented. So it's a
Okay,
disorienting
this is
spike,
not, so
right?
this is not a matter of hit points.
No.
Okay.
Well, it is to a certain extent, but like not really. No.
So he is or is not immune to psychic damage.
I'm gonna say he is immune to it
Okay.
because he is already so screwed up in the head.
Sure. I have literally no way to kill this guy.
Radiant damage? Okay, I don't know.
And in desperation to make him not be in pain anymore, I'm gonna Booming Blade with my dagger.
Is that acid damage?
It's gonna be thunder.
Thunder damage? Okay.
Is he resistant to that?
Resistant.
Or not resistant?
He's resistant.
He is
to it.
resistant. So,
So
he would take
well,
half.
but he's not going to take any of the piercing, so just roll the 2d8
Yeah.
You have to hit first too.
advantage.
He hits.
Okay, and
You're effectively
this one-
delivering coup de grace to this guy. He's
That-
not
yeah.
moving. You're just sitting there wailing on him, trying to kill him.
that last roll was for the
Yeah.
surge.
Not saying he didn't.
2d8. Maybe we can get this guy to move willingly. That's 9.
9. You see, so as you swing at him, you see his whole body vibrate, and small cracks form in his body.
I'll have to roll for wild magic. I'll
Roll.
I'll
lightning
lightning,
for Booming Blade.
lightning lore, no wild magic, so lightning damage, just to see if he's resistant to immune to lightning damage.
What are you doing? Lightning what?
Lore. So it's like a lightning whip basically,
Right.
and it pulls him towards me. 11 damage. I assume he's still choosing to fail saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. 11 lightning damage.
He is immune to lightning damage.
Oh my god.
I'm going to.
But he does get pulled towards you. So now he's just like, now he's lying face up,
Yeah.
and you see his mouth moving, just incoherently.
Can I try using vampiric touch on it?
It's
While
necrotic
doing it,
damage.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
That may not
Trying
be
every
the best
single
idea.
dude.
All right.
With my blade of life and death.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
For sure it's death and life, but okay.
You put it as life and death.
Oh, did I?
Yes, this is the card. Do I just need a? Do I roll? Might have
Just
been.
booming blade with the anti-magic
We're
for
just
till he
gonna
dies.
fucking
So I just,
I'm gonna try to get him to move, and maybe it'll do
Well, that's
something.
true. If
So I
So
touch
is it-
him.
You touch him.
Yeah.
All right.
3d6.
Make a melee spell. Well, okay, it'll hit. It's gonna take 3d6 necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
It's also for
Does it
wild
do-
magic too.
Yeah.
that's true.
Oh my god, 6. Okay. Wait, does it not? Do I have to roll?
3d6.
Does
Okay.
necrotic work normally?
We'll find out.
4, 3, 5.
You see that he is vulnerable to
Oh.
necrotic damage.
Okay.
As
Takes 24.
with so your hand breathed in black flame from your sword. You kind of lay your hand on where?
I guess just on his head.
On his head,
Yeah.
and his head disintegrates,
Oh my god.
and leaving the rest of his mangled, smoking body. As you finally put this wandering creature to death.
Does he let go of the sword?
No, it's literally fused to his body. You would have to chisel it out of it, and that'd probably break the sword.
Yeah.
Like his hand and the sword are homogeneous.
So we're not getting the sword. What you're trying to tell us?
Well, I'm telling you, it's homogeneous.
Okay.
I
use
never
the
thought
hand.
you'd try to get the sword. Like, it's not
Just
special.
grab the hand.
You hold a hand and you start
Yeah,
swinging.
that's cool.
Madness save.
Um,
I'm gonna do that.
yeah, make a wisdom saving throw.
Does his weapon appear to be magical?
I don't want today to be the day that I roll bad. Oh my god,
I feel
what
like
did
it's
I do?
been 10 minutes since I cast that, so we're still good then.
Okay, give me 2 seconds to do the thing. Oh,
Dio, just in case he's dead, he's gonna send another message towards his corpse. See if there's a response. No wild magic.
No response.
Sounds
I
good.
would hope not.
you said wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom save.
Oh, okay, 6.
6.
Oh my god, this is so frustrating. Yeah,
6.
I have a -1 in wisdom.
Oof.
Well, is that the saving throw too?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure warlocks have
Where? Let me
wisdom
check,
save
hold on.
proficiency.
Oh shit, no it wasn't. It was +3. So, 10.
10.
Yeah.
You succeed the save.
Okay.
Oh.
It's rough.
6 wouldn't have.
I know.
So you said you still
All my
would,
dice are
you think you
betraying
still
me
would have
today.
detect magic?
I think so, because I cast it at... When did I cast it?
Oh yeah.
Did I cast it
I
today?
think you did cast it when I walked in here.
I'm not gonna
But,
say this was an initiative time because you guys were like talking, trying to figure out what would kill this guy. So it's probably been 5 or 10 minutes.
So
I'm gonna say it's still up, but not for long.
Do I see
Is anything on
magic
him?
on him?
Nope.
Okay.
He's just a guy. I think we did a good deed.
That went, I guess, according to plan.
I'm
Yeah, it was
assuming
a
he
bit
told us
slower.
everything that you communicated with him, like about the war and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
That was
so-
weird.
So he did tell me that his name was Elfare and that he was in a war, I assume Umanoran. He said he wanted to find his family and they were in charge of an artifact that was destroyed and this was the cause of this.
The curse.
Yes. So,
A bit concerning.
That's pretty heavy.
yeah. I guess we probably keep going though.
As much
We-
as I wanted us to conserve our resources, I think that this was necessary.
It was the right way to do it.
We should do something about his, well, I would say flesh, but there doesn't seem to be too much flesh there. Should honor him somehow. Seems a bit crude to just put him out of his misery and leave him.
Armageddon is gonna say, when one of my family dies, we eat their corpse.
I don't think you can eat this one.
It's a bit difficult.
That's unfortunate.
I'd like to see you try.
Prim's gonna walk up to it. I believe this is necrotic damage. Let me check really quick.
Yeah, okay, I guess Prim would see the spirit
She can just hold the dead.
leave.
She does see the spirit float away?
Yeah.
Oh, was the
Just
spirit
kinda
not
give her-
absorbed by my my sword.
Oh shit, yeah, it would be. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
I was like, this is my hex blade, I don't know, like...
Yeah, so,
Wait.
no, the spirit did not flow away. It floated into your sword.
She's gonna kind of look at you like, okay. Okay.
Well, I'm not sure if it was to the sword or
Yeah,
to
no,
my
it,
own soul.
it goes into the sword.
Okay.
Whether or not it goes into your own, well, you succeeded the save,
Okay,
so it didn't go into your own soul.
okay, went into the sword.
So Prim's gonna walk up and just kind of like acknowledge that you said dispose of the body, and she'll cast blight on the whole body, and it's all necrotic damage, and it's I think 8d6.
8d8 necrotic
Yeah.
damage.
So
Okay, roll wild magic.
If vampire touch didn't work, I was gonna use light next.
Does that just like disintegrate the rest of the body?
Yeah, it disintegrates the body.
see,
May he rest in peace. In my sword, I guess.
talk to him.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Guess we continue.
Yeah. Keep going.
All right. Is that the first or second encounter of the day?
That was the second.
That was the
first
second you
one
guys came
was
across something
the
else.
shouting of the help
Right.
under the tree. Yeah.
You guys continue on towards the shroud.
Take a break.
And that's going to be it for the rest of the day. Do you guys want to do anything for the rest of the day?
I assume just the typical stuff.
Just
at
working on
night-
stuff?
At night,
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Do you want
as
me to
you
roll
guys-
wild magic for the?
Yeah, roll wild magic for, and if you do all the good berries,
So no for the mansion.
The only issue is we don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep doing it.
It's all have with their open too. Every single.
And he's
search
by
is happening.
himself when he does this too.
Yeah.
So
And all you feel is absolutely nothing.
no one.
Or you feel really
That
good.
one.
It's like that was a great good berry. Okay.
2 natural 20s, but no ones.
no ones. There you go. You guys will successfully complete a long rest, restoring all spell slots, and we're going to take a break. Alright, and we're back. So, you guys completed your night 11, or I should say day 12 long rest, and you awake on the evening of night number 12. Anything you guys would like to do?
Oh, that time before I went to bed, I cast Find Familiar again.
Okay. Not an issue. Except roll.
Oh yeah.
And for every good berry you make.
No, he already did, didn't he?
I did the good.
Yeah.
berry.
You did the good
I
berry,
just
yeah.
forgot about I remembered Find Familiar on the break. So,
Okay.
Yeah, 11.
11. Are you
That's 2 surges.
good?
Because it's 2 ones.
Alright, so
You get 2
someone
ones.
roll for weather, please.
I got 11.
I got
so
11,
that means
oh.
Whose turn
It's
is it?
John.
Oh.
Oh,
Receive the golf ball.
for today.
Oh.
98.
Alright. Same as a few days ago, the heat returns. And so it is blistering heat. Again, you guys aren't traveling during the day, so it's not as bad as it could be, but all fire damage have +2, and all cold damage is -2.
Is that to damage dice or to roll?
Damage.
To damage or damage dice?
Damage dice.
Okay.
Well, sorry, damage.
Oh,
So
okay.
like if you do firebolt or whatever, it's however many d10s +2. So however many d10s, tabulate, add your spell casting damage if you're
I'm just checking.
into that,
Yeah.
and then +2. And if you're doing Ray of Frost or something, tabulate up all the damage and subtract 2.
Just making sure. It was,
Yeah. It's just a slight
Yeah.
buff and debuff.
Sounds good.
Alright, so through the scorching heat, you guys continue. And at this point, you start to feel almost like a hum in the air as you pass along the invisible border into the Shroud of Mystery. You guys, personally, I don't believe have ever been here before. This is new for you. However, you've heard of the area, you know of what seems to happen here. And now you know that your chances of getting a wild magic surge have doubled.
So 2 really.
1 and 2. And it's growing exponentially. So when you guys get to the ceiling altar, it's going to be 1, 2, or 3. Okay. So you guys continue along, and I'll just say you guys kind of crest one of these hills, and again, now it's much more jagged. So lots of hills, lots of cliff faces, and you guys are traveling kind of through the bottom of them. And so on both sides you see these huge kind of cliff faces and all of these more kind of mountainous hills. And you guys eventually come over onto a rise, and you see down beneath you in it's a valley, but it's a very shallow valley. You see the remains of an ancient battlefield. And from your dream, you remember the army that you came with to the Pantheon as these Awakeners. However, this is 5 times the size of the army that you had brought with you. It seems to go on for miles in both directions. And on the eastern side of it, you guys are coming from the south, on the eastern side, the bodies turn from humanoid and kind of the races that you know on the continent into more monstrous. However, the weirdest thing is that even as you get closer, you do not smell anything coming from these bodies.
And these are all just corpses, just like littered with corpses.
Well, from where you guys are.
Okay.
You guys are still maybe half a mile away. I mean, you guys are a ways away and just seeing this huge battlefield before you.
Kind of takes you back, you know.
Yeah. It's weird remembering something you didn't actually live.
I mean, we did kind of live this for 50 years. Maybe not you, but
Oh, fair enough.
For you, it was what, 10?
I'm referring to the vision.
I don't know what you're saying. But this was a reality at some point.
Were any of our battlefields ever left this littered with people?
No.
It's
Okay.
also quite well preserved, right?
Weirdly well preserved.
From this distance, can we tell if the bodies are still like skin, or are they just skeletons? Or we have to get closer.
Still skin.
Still skin.
Wow.
And Prim would see thousands of spirits.
Okay. This might be a problem. We'll see.
Once we start walking through it, I will just keep my eyes out on the corpses for anything like of value or of note or like.
Okay, make a perception check.
Like some kind of I guess natural 20 and a 4 on the guidance dice. So
Yeah.
it's literally the best I can possibly roll.
So, I mean, you see, so as you get closer, you see that all of the blood has dried.
I cast guidance, so 13.
So you see that all the blood is dried, but they look as if they died minutes ago. Otherwise,
Wow.
their skin is maybe pale, paler than it would be otherwise, but there's no decay. And that goes the same for all of the monsters in the area. But you see people impaled on spikes, people decapitated, in different throws, but everyone's dead. But they are completely, perfectly preserved.
Like,
And
oh, sorry. touch their skin, would it be like still kind of warm? Or
It would be cold.
Oh, okay.
And they still have all their equipment on them.
Yeah.
And then out of curiosity, what would they be doing? Like, what would Prim see of
That's true.
like, would they be fighting still, or are they just
They're just wandering. They don't seem to notice you.
okay?
Does she see the souls of the monsters too, or is that not really a thing? Okay.
Not really a thing.
I mean, I think we just leave these behind, I guess.
If there are souls wandering around, I suggest we, try and pass as peacefully as we can. Try not to disturb them.
We could try and be quiet if we want. Stealthier. Pass without trace.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you do this, what do you mean by, like, are you going through the battlefield?
I assume we're walking through.
Or are you going around? Like, going around, I'm gonna say, is gonna add maybe half a day to your trip. I mean, it goes on for miles.
Okay, so we're going down this like valley. There's big ass walls to the side of us right here, right?
Right here, but it opens up.
Okay, and then it opens up and it's just like a circular area of bodies, or is it like a line of bodies? Like,
It seems to go on just a huge expanse of bodies. Not so much a line as it is like a field of them that goes on for, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 miles in every direction.
okay. I assume we have to go through it, right?
I believe so.
How do you guys feel about that?
I suggest we just try our best not to, disturb the bodies or, take any of their stuff.
I would like to go probably through, but in any means necessary to be quiet and not be detected.
Okay.
Try not to step on the bodies.
We'll see if that's possible.
As much as possible.
Going through.
You guys go through?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. As you guys begin passing through, everyone make dex saves.
Dex saves.
Good thing I'm proficient.
Do I trust any of us at this point?
Can I fly over them?
Yeah, you can fly over them. Oh shit, the trees. How is Root following you? He's an awakened shrub, so does he just walk along?
Yeah, he walks.
Alright, so make him make a dex save.
Okay, I'll roll for
Oof.
I'll roll for the twos.
Yep. Did the horses have to roll too?
That's kind of what I figured you guys were rolling for if you're on horses.
Oh,
like,
we're the horses.
effective. Like, you're guiding your horse.
Oh, so
they are not
trying
going
not to step on bodies. That's what you mean. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, that's kind of what I like. It's more of if do you accidentally step on a body?
Okay. Well, the answer is yes in this case.
Root to God, natural 20 for an 18.
Natural 20 for 18.
And Armageddon got a 3.
All right.
Well, yeah, I guess.
All right, Rubak.
14.
14.
I got a 10, but I would also like to try and fly, but I don't know what's going to happen to the horse.
You can just cast fly on the horse and then
Yeah.
ride it.
Oh, true.
Like a
okay.
Pegasus.
And then I get one additional target, so I don't know who needs it, but
I
I
assume,
mean,
I
okay.
assume since we already rolled.
Like you guys already rolled, so yeah.
You can do that after.
So
Does anything happen when we kick the body?
what?
Does anything happen when the horse kicks the body?
Yeah. So as you go with you flying above, Root basically tap dancing between these bodies. Your horse kicks a corpse in the head, and a shockwave ripples through the entire battlefield. Everyone make a quick perception check for me.
Guidance.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. I am not gonna cast guidance because I don't want to keep rolling for the surges. Yeah. 19.
What's happened?
Yeah, so as you guys see this kind of wave pass, you notice that it's a wave of movement. As all of the corpses seem to shift. And did you get my text?
Oh, no, sorry, my bad.
So as they all begin to shift, you see the ripple almost come back as you see all of the corpses begin to move and shuffle and stand up.
All?
All
Okay.
of them.
Okay.
And you detect, and it's plainly obvious to see, that there is now a horde of zombies.
Oh, come on. I just want to say, on that perception roll, I got a nat 1 for a 0.
You are unaware of what's happening.
She's just flying over the... Woo!
Did you end up casting fly?
I did.
Okay. Roll on the magic. The wild
Oh,
magic
yeah,
side.
you're right.
You're also casting at 5th level, right?
So is this a
Yeah.
battle map or no for this one?
I think so.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I mean,
So you could probably.
above table, there's several thousand zombies. I would be like,
Yeah, so at 5th level I would get to target.
I'll make a battle
me
map, but it'll take
and
me
then
a
2
bit.
others.
Yeah,
So
no, it's-
I
of
can't
course,
copy paste, so it's
It's
or
all
maybe I
good,
should
yeah.
just-
You could do their horses technically.
Oh, yeah, because they don't have to be flying.
All right,
Just
so-
zombies.
I could get two.
You have-
I could get 2 to fly.
roll initiative.
Root and Armageddon.
Huh?
Oh, 15 for wild magic.
15, okay.
I'm have to leave horse behind.
Initiative. Yeah. I have no issue leaving the horse behind at this point.
Well, I can't leave Armageddon.
Well, how many flights do we need then?
I'm flying. Yeah, I can jump on my horse.
So, just to keep the meta, this discussion would take up a like a round.
We could do it
Going
during our
to
turn,
who
right?
can fly,
Yeah, let's try.
figuring out who can
Yeah.
fly. All right, initiative, Ruvok.
10.
Oh, I forgot to roll for initiative.
She gets.
All right, Theo,
Yeah, 20.
Theo gets a 11.
Prim,
Prim gets a 16.
Roken,
11.
I don't want this music. Actually, I want this one. This one's the good one.
okay. The zombie horde goes last because they're zombies.
That's always good.
Yep. All right, round 1, Leslin.
Oh, I'm gonna... Like, I don't know if I already cast fly on everyone else, but, like, I'm gonna get their horses.
So how many can you target with your fly?
3 total, so I was gonna do my horse, and then maybe your guys' horses.
Okay. How long does fly last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Wait.
At what flying speed?
60.
Yeah. 60.
Well, I could get 2. That leaves one of your awakens remaining.
Oh no.
Horse.
So, all right. So you cast fly on your horse,
Mm-hmm.
his horse,
Yeah.
and his horse.
Yeah.
Okay. So currently you
Or
have.
Prim's, I don't know which.
There's.
Okay.
Okay. So Prim's currently on the ground, and so is Root and Armageddon.
Yep.
All right. And that's gonna shoot it on. So roll wild magic, or did you already?
I did. It was 15.
Awesome. That's gonna shoot it on over to Prim.
Okay, Prim is going to yell out to anyone who's on the ground to stay close. She's going to use a 5th level spell slot to cast Anti-Life Shell.
What the hell?
I don't know. She's got it prepared, so. So a 10-foot radius barrier extends around her.
Oh, the zombies not walk through that?
Yeah, hedges out all other than undead. Wait.
Yeah, it wouldn't work on zombies.
All other than undead.
Oh
Yeah.
God, never mind. She's
Anti-life.
not gonna cast that. Sorry, I misread. Give me 1 second. How deep are we, Will? Like, just to let us know.
You guys are maybe like a quarter of the way through.
Oh, so we're deep. Okay.
You guys are at the point where, so calculating, it was 60 feet per round, right?
Yeah.
Flying speed. Can you dash in the air?
Yeah.
You can? Okay. You guys, if you guys did nothing but dashed, you would make it just to the edge. I actually did the calculations. You'd make it just to the edge of this this horde, assuming that the whole horde as a whole didn't move.
Okay, she's going to. I mean, she's just gonna spare the dying something, but she's gonna jump off her horse and then jump onto my Pegasus,
Okay.
and
So that's one
take
less
out a
person
random zombie, I guess. But
So
it'd be a what if I can spare the dying? I think it's a con save. I don't know
You mean
how
told,
you're.
you mean told the dead?
Toll the dead. Sorry.
That's a wisdom.
It's a wisdom save.
Okay.
3d12. Well, no, for 3d8 because they haven't taken
Yeah.
damage.
Yep. Alright, wisdom save.
There should be a 17.
Nat 1, auto fail, it auto dies.
Okay.
So she rings the bell of energy, and the zombie just its head just explodes.
Okay.
Nice.
And she's gonna jump on my Pegasus.
Okay, that's gonna shoot it on over to. Okay, so Theo and Roken, who has the higher dex save? Dex.
That's 2.
I think I also have +2.
Alright, you guys go at the same time.
Juggling too much. Okay.
You guys just go at the same time. It's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna say, can you do anything about my friends, or are they going to die?
Well, who? Okay, wait. So who is on the ground still?
Just Root and Armageddon.
So
Yeah.
she made all of us fly.
And
oh, well,
Prim's horse.
Prim's horse.
Well, yeah. Well, wait. So your fly target's 3 or 4?
Three total, so my horse, your horse, and his horse.
You don't have spells then.
No, I do.
You don't have a 4th one.
I have 4th, but I don't have
Oh.
5th. So I can get. There's one of our horses, because you count as Prim and Theo. If you can only target 3, then there's.
The 3 of you guys are already flying because I'm on a Pegasus.
That's right. Okay, so yeah, I can just cast fly on both of your summons.
Sure.
At a 4th level, and then.
Alright, roll wild magic.
I guess she
11.
rolls well.
Alright.
She rolled a 16 on hers.
Cool. You guys are rolling well on
We
the
are.
wild
We
magic.
are.
Alright, so all of you begin flying, and do you fly upwards?
I fly just
So,
as high as I need
just
to.
as high as you need- as high
I'm
as you
just
need to.
going straight there.
Alright, and that's going to shoot on over to Broken, Theo, Rubok.
Okay. So on my turn, I'll have my Pegasus Marinara fly up in the air.
Mhm.
I think I was already flying, but then I'm just gonna tell my familiars, whatever,
Awakened.
awakened friends.
Mhm.
I know this is gonna feel different, but we need to run going backwards and fly. I mean, fly going backwards, and just tell them to dash, and then I'll start taking Prim backwards,
Okay, so you tell them to dash,
flying backwards.
because they can fly now.
Yes.
Okay, so they're just going to be on your initiative.
That's fine.
Oh wait, you're going backwards?
You said we have the exact distance to go backwards or through.
You can go through.
Exact
Oh, we can go
exact
through. I heard
distance
go
to
backwards.
through.
I'll tell them to go forwards because I heard you wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So
And
you
I
tell
will
them to
dash
dash forward.
And I will also dash forward.
So, make an acrobatics check for both Root and Armageddon.
What?
Part of me
But
is thinking
why?
like Armageddon would just be having a good time. Like
strong. 8
8. All right, he succeeds.
and probably 17.
Okay. They both. So Root is not going in a straight line, but he's making it.
Okay.
Armageddon might as well have been born up here.
Okay. He's doing some spins.
Yeah, he's like, spinning's a good trick, and he's like
Okay.
going through.
Fair enough.
And you guys are able to go. Rubok, you are currently flying. Your horses.
Okay. I assume the cunning action does not exceed over to the horse, correct?
No.
Okay. I'll dash.
All right, you guys dash. So I assume that you all will just dash at this point. All right. So
Horse get eaten.
yeah, you guys watch beneath you as we're gonna go back out of initiative time. You guys watch beneath you as this horde seems to awaken and begin kind of crawling everywhere, like almost like an ant colony. As they begin crawling over each other and around each other. And they don't seem to be like eating each other or harming each other, but they definitely seem to almost be one organism as they writhe and undulate as a horde. However, the horde does seem to be generally staying in the same spot and does not follow you as you guys dash. And just as the spells end, you guys are able to land at the other end of the horde. However, so it takes you a full 10 minutes of flying as you go over this horde, looking beneath you at this undulating mass. And you guys are able to land about 50 feet away from the edge of the horde. I'll leave it up to you.
Start running.
Do you continue dashing? Do you fly again? I'll let you kind of decide as a group.
Are there any more
Assuming-
bodies?
No, you guys have reached the edge of it.
Like, I'm assuming we would have had time to
Yeah,
talk
you
about
guys
it.
would have been able
In
to
the
talk
air,
about
okay.
this whole other thing. Is like,
fuck is happening?
do we just keep flying? Do we just like, and you guys would know, like, you guys know enough about kind of, you can guesstimate. You knew that you'd be able to just make it.
What does the surroundings look like? Like, does it taper back into a valley again, or does it taper into a city? Does it not taper?
You guys
Does it stay as
are
a valley?
pretty much, it's just open valley at this point.
Still open. Okay.
And in the very, very far distance, you can see like a dark spot on the horizon that's kind of like darker than the rest, very, very cloudy. And that's kind of where you're going.
So, just while we're flying, can I look down and see, like, is there, like, some sort of giant arcane rune in the ground? Or something that's, like, sticking out that's, like, obviously controlling these undead?
Make a perception
Just to
check.
see. I guess. It's just on my horse. 22.
Alright, with a 22. Okay. You don't see any rune. But there is one figure directly at the center who isn't a zombie. And he is glowing.
Actually glowing this time?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like, actually
Like,
glowing?
actually.
Like, what we've seen before?
Like, no, not that
Okay.
Not that bright.
Yeah. Not that high.
Alright, I'm gonna be real with you guys. The lieutenants are dead. They're dead.
Oh.
They can't come back. I'm not gonna say anything about Uminor.
That's
That's
fair.
still up
That's
in the air.
fair.
But the
Okay.
lieutenants have been killed.
Thea's still.
You guys they reported back. They, the people, like you guys know, and Uminoran, or not Uminoran, Telendrind confirmed, lieutenants are dead. They got killed with the Moonblade.
Okay. And, is he chanting or anything like that, or is it just like a stationary figure just flying? over?
With a 22, you can see the figure, you can't see anything else.
Okay. That's all I need.
Wait, I'm confused. I thought we used the Moonblade to. I mean, the prequel used the Moonblade
did.
to. I thought in the ceiling altar. I thought she like. Oh, was the Moonblade still magical after that, or no?
It was depowered, and then 50 years went by.
Fair enough.
Sorry, that just confused.
You're good.
I see
There was
where you're
a
going.
disconnect.
Yeah. Hit the ground and start running.
Yeah. And if
We
something
can
happens,
save
then we
the
know what to do.
fly
Yeah.
for another.
You guys, going at full speed on your horses, Alright. How are Root and Armageddon doing this? Their speeds are not the same as your horses.
But way faster than the zombies.
Probably not.
I think Armageddon is.
Armageddon is, but Root.
Root? I cannot imagine he's very fast.
He's not very fast. He's at a 20 movement speed.
Yeah, no.
If Armageddon is fast enough, then I can do a 3rd level flying route.
It's up to you if you want to waste. It's up to you.
Try and see if
So
there's
we left
anything
behind
else.
Prince Horse. Oh.
Yeah, as you guys fly away, you see that horse getting.
Right now, it's the only thing I have to make him faster, so
It's up to you.
I did it.
Okay.
Yeah. Root can now fly at 60 feet again, so
Okay,
Armageddon's dragging behind, but
Yeah,
he's still
trees.
faster than
so
the zombies.
as you guys begin just yeeting down, you hear Armageddon call behind you. Wait for me! And you guys are losing him. He is faster than the zombies. He is not faster than you. He is actually much slower than you guys.
We don't have to go that fast. If we're faster than the zombies, we can just stay with him, right?
We'll try and outpace the zombies. Just keep up with Armageddon.
Oh jeez,
If he
okay.
becomes a liability, I can do something too.
So, here's the thing. Zombies can't tire. Not like you guys can.
It's fair.
So, however far you go, they have a speed of. Actually, let me check. Let me check the speed of the zombie. I'm gonna say the horde has a speed of the same. Okay, they have a speed of 20.
So they actually couldn't even catch up to the route.
Right.
Yeah, I
so
guess I didn't check that. Yeah, so they have a speed
So
of.
I wouldn't have to kill.
We want
Well,
to
yeah,
get
we
the
wanna
race.
gain.
Okay, that's funny. The race of zombie has a faster speed than the monster of zombie.
That makes sense.
That's actually
because
kinda funny.
they're dead.
Yeah. So they have a speed of 20. The horde itself is going to be moving at about that speed, but they cannot stop. Or they don't have to, I suppose.
Okay.
So they're going to keep going. This just massive horde of zombies going in. And they're not going to rush after you, so you guys will lose them eventually, but know that they are traveling in your direction. At least for now.
Just to gain some speed, I will polymorph Armageddon into a giant eagle. Just have a fucking fly.
Alright, and you rolled wild magic.
Yep.
What'd you
18.
get? 18? Okay. You are able to do so, and Armageddon is naturally very confused, seeing as how eagles eat scorpions sometimes. So he is very, very scared right now. It's like, ah, whoa, what?
I've created liabilities.
He
also
he
can't
like
talk
he
before.
Yeah, he
instinctively
can't
learns
talk.
how to fly, but he definitely is not having a good time. And after I'm gonna say an hour of continued running, if you guys keep going, you will take like a point of exhaustion type of thing, and you guys can keep going,
Well, I mean, after an hour, we probably gained a decent amount of
But you guys have
distance.
gained. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna do any sort of calculations. I could, but I'm not going to. You guys are at the point where they have probably lost you.
We have lost them.
That you can't see them anymore,
Okay.
unless you flew up in the air.
Okay. Maybe we can take a breath here. Wait for a second, or do we just keep walking?
Oh. We take a point of exhaustion running, or
Running.
Can we
Like
just
dashing?
We can just start
Like
walking.
dashing,
okay.
Walking at a normal speed again.
Yeah.
Let's just take it back to a normal speed.
Your guys' normal speed is faster than the horde.
Okay.
So and they're not dashing because they're a horde and just gonna say like they can't.
Okay.
They're not organized enough to do so.
That's fair. So, it's kind of fucked up.
Definitely. So Armageddon, how long does the polymorph last?
An hour.
Hour.
So pretty much at the end. Yeah.
So, alright, so I'm gonna say, just to keep timing consistent, when you guys stop, Armageddon's gonna de-polymorph. He's gonna be like, has left an animal. I heard it dying. Could you have done that to me?
We obviously did not.
We prioritized you over it.
Good thing, I suppose. I wasn't a liability this time.
I created you, so I will make sure you make it. I give you my word.
I'll hold you to that.
As far as I can make you make it.
Well, that's less than comforting.
I will do everything in my power.
I'll hold you to that.
Okay.
Alright, you guys can continue walking. And as you guys kind of get to the point where you can, like, that's going to be the only thing for the day. So as you guys get to the point where the day is coming to a close, you see on the western horizon a huge wall of like darkness almost begin like just kind of approaching you guys, and this thing seems to go along the entire wasteland. All of you make a survival check.
You did it. Dirty 20.
Okay.
5.
5,
12.
12,
7
Seven.
and
She doesn't want to say
25
25.
for Prim.
Okay.
dirty 20.
320. You guys, so Prim is going to notice it first, and she'll point it out to the rest of you. You see this huge wall coming towards you, and Prim, seeing as how she knows survival fairly well, can see that there is a sandstorm that is coming towards you guys from the west.
This is about the time we would settle down anyway.
Yeah, I'm going
or-
to say about an hour before, so you won't lose a ton of time.
Should we go to the island a bit early?
Maybe because this whole place is just kind of fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did not expect these.
I imagine it will only get worse.
Yeah, I guess.
You guys have about 4 minutes until it arrives. It is rushing at you that quickly.
Okay.
I don't think we should take
Travel.
chances.
Traveling through it is likely not a good idea.
Yeah, let's try it.
I'll
No
cast
magic.
the mansion, yep.
That's gonna be the 2.
God damn it, I swear to God.
Natural 20.
Oh my God.
We've been so fucking lucky.
You guys have been really lucky. You guys have made a
It's
lot
gonna
of
come
rolls. All right, you guys go into the mansion, and you guys will be able to complete a long rest if you choose to do so.
Looking at the sand, is it just like a wall of sand? Is it like swirling? Like
It seems to be just a wall. I mean, it's a sandstorm. Like
Okay,
it's
but
just
like-
coming
it's
at
like-
you guys.
okay.
It's not an unnatural sandstorm.
Okay.
That's what you're asking.
There's no eyes in that thing. Okay.
No, it's not like the Mummy where it's like there's like a face in it.
I was just making sure. Okay.
All right.
Oh, fuck that day.
I'll roll for the freaking good berry.
We still don't know.
2s are lower now, right? Still-
2s are lower.
Nope, the lowest is a 4.
Wow.
Again, lowest is a 4.
Wow.
Ooh.
All right,
On
someone
10
roll.
rolls.
All right, so you guys are able to complete your long rest. Someone roll 2d12s for me.
I'll do it.
Inside the mansion or when we leave the mansion?
This is just inside.
Cool with me doing it. 9 and 2, so 11.
11. When you guys wake up and I don't know, can you like peek outside the portal?
Well, actually, if the sand's, yeah, I would probably. I'm so mean to Tack. I'll have Tack. I'll like peek outside and I'll look through his eyes. And I tell him to immediately fly back in. Like,
He doesn't get the chance.
Oh my god.
so he gets immediately
It's
taken
still
by it,
good.
and I'll just snap him
It's-
out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still. He just gets immediately just like.
Okay, then I'll take him out of it. I'll see.
Have it. No. Have it make a Constitution check
Gosh.
or a Constitution saving throw. I'm sorry.
He's like, I can see. Oh.
One.
Okay.
Dirty one.
It immediately dies
Okay.
from the sand just ripping it apart.
Jesus.
Well, definitely still going.
You're gonna have to apologize the fuck out of that thing.
I feel very bad.
Yeah,
This is just.
Do
Oh my
you have
God.
the things for me to bring him back?
yeah, I can do that if you need me to, but this is a prime example of how you're supposed to treat your familiar.
I'm surprised he keeps, you know, following you.
Did Armageddon see that one?
No. He's in the sand.
Nobody-
Yeah,
tell him.
Armageddon's chilling in the sand.
Nobody
Especially
tell
after
him.
that amount of energy.
He doesn't actually.
He's probably going to be sleeping this entire day.
Oh.
He doesn't actually die. He just kind of this like form of him dies.
I know, but this is kind of fucked up.
I don't feel good about it.
But I will give you the. I'll create him some more components for.
and then I'll cast Find Familiar.
It is a worthy cause, though. Like,
Oh, for sure.
they're messed up. I mean, I feel like if you haven't used your familiar for something like that, then, you know, what's the point, right?
That's
It's
true.
better than yourself, you know.
Your familiar is going to look at you just offended.
You understand. You understand how this goes. It's just, start taking
You
it
have a
personally.
respawn, but
Okay.
Back to last checkpoint.
Are we gonna wait this out, or what's the plan?
How long does the
Yeah, how-
production thing last?
24 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are good for the mansion. You don't know how long the sandstorm's going to last.
Yeah.
I haven't got many other choices. I mean, we could always brave it, but I feel like
Well,
walking into it's just
Considering
eventually.
what just happened to Tack, I'm not sure.
Alright,
that's
he
a
rolled
good-
a now on a con save.
That's
like,
not nat, but yeah.
30.
Yeah, 2 minus 1.
like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You rolled a 1 on a con save.
Well, I
A
don't.
flaccid 1.
I don't think all of us have con save proficiency, but
Oh my god, I don't know what we should do.
it may be worth to wait it out.
I think that's our best bet for now, but
I just don't know how we're supposed to monitor what's going on outside.
There's not too much of a need to. Well, we can just peek our head out every once in a while, but
There's just infinite amounts of tax, apparently. You know, I'm just gonna send them out there to die.
okay, this time I'll peek my head
Come back with no head.
out. It'll take me an hour to cast that, so sure, after an hour,
After an
I will
hour.
peek my own head out.
Alright, after an hour, you peek your head out, make a constitution saving throw.
Okay. 21.
21, you succeed. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 15.
So you actually fail that one. So you peek your head out and you get immediately just like it's definitely still going, and you actually get sand in your eyes, and you are now blinded. Yeah.
I'm still half in the portal, so I can just pull back in.
You pull back and you're able to eventually get all the sand out, but it is not
No,
fun.
let's not go out there.
Press the digitation all the same.
Yeah, I can just press the digitation to stand out, but
Yeah.
A magic station.
yeah, that is indeed a wild
Yeah.
magic. So is the Find Familiar. We're good. I
God.
rolled another nat 20.
Why don't we just like stick a, you know, like something, I don't know, like a stick out of the portal.
I guess that's possible.
That is true.
Check on the condition of that, or like conjure a flag
piece
or
of
something,
paper
like a
or
piece of paper.
something,
Yeah.
Hey, hang on.
A
We need to fix something here. I'm not like those dirty conjuration wizards. I create.
I apologize.
Thank you.
Dirty conjuration.
Dirty. I'll make a new
So
character
Theo
right now.
dies.
We quite appreciate your creations.
Thank you.
Alright, what do you guys do?
I'd say our best bet is just wait it out. I mean, we're gonna die out there. We're gonna die in here if we stay here too long. So either way, it's death until it stops. That's the way I see it.
Have you
Okay.
tried the crab massages?
You know, I really haven't. I just try to stay away from that. And
He just likes to brood enigmatically.
I think you might gain some. I don't know what the word is. It's a enlightening experience.
Have you ever been pinched on a nerve so tight your left eyeball stops working? It's fucking glorious.
that sounds incredibly painful.
I don't remember that.
What?
I
you're
think
talking
there's
about-
something wrong with your eye.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I like to remain alert as best as I can. Things that numb me from reality. Not always the best, I find.
Not a drinker?
Occasionally, but not too often. Like I said, things that numb me from reality. Just not something that I choose to partake in.
That's fair. Sometimes reality is worse, so.
Well, if you're unfortunate enough to have gotten a drop on you before, if someone's taken advantage of you, then you're, I mean, pick your poison, I guess, but I prefer to see what's coming at me,
That's fair.
so I can try to retaliate and maybe make it out alive.
More towards myself.
Oh, I didn't
Not-
hear what
what
you
did you
said.
say?
I said unfortunately.
Oh.
Not towards you. More about you.
How long do you guys want to wait?
How long is he blinded for?
Oh, well, I pressed
He
the
pressed
digitation.
it. She doesn't say no. It'd be a lot. You couldn't do that if you were to stay out in the sandstorm, but yeah.
Yeah, if you're continuously being pelted, it doesn't,
Yeah.
Maybe after an hour, I'll like rip a page out of my notebook and just like stick it out into the sand.
And, make a strength saving throw.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, if we're doing hours, then we could get this ring done a little bit early.
That's what?
You really want to do this in hours now instead of days?
There's 16 left.
We did sleep. We got inside. Then
Yeah.
we slept. We took like
Yeah,
an early
you
rest.
slept for your yeah.
And that was 12, right? So
It's been
that was 12 or 13
what?
days.
This is
Oh.
day 13.
Today is
Night
this
13.
is day 13 that you're in now.
Yes.
Night,
Well, that's what, yeah,
Night
that's what I'm
13.
saying. We could do the crafting first and then see if it's done instead of doing the crafting before
I
we
got
go
a
there.
3.
It gets ripped out of your hand.
I mean, I'm down to help you in the downtime. but-
Because like I didn't plan on sticking my
Kinda
hand out at all. Just
schedule,
like,
you know?
I got you. It just
Okay.
got ripped out of your hand. Yeah. You don't take any damage.
okay. It's
Yeah, it shouldn't change the schedule. We can only travel 8 hours a day anyway.
Alright.
So we just travel in the latter half.
So you
right?
guys wait 8 hours.
I don't see why not. We could just try to travel in the latter half of the day.
Am I able to just occasionally like stick my hand out there, like?
Well, she stuck her
paper
paper out there after an hour, and it was still
ripped out.
and it got ripped out of her hand.
Okay, maybe in the next 2 hours, would it fuck up helping you?
No.
I assume not. I assume
All right.
working
At
together.
the 2 hour mark, what do you do?
I'm just gonna stick my left hand out.
Perhaps you may want to.
I'm gonna stick my right hand out.
Okay.
What's the difference?
Well, hold on a second. You might want to save your hands. We have other ways we can be smart about this. I'll cast Mage Hand.
I don't know if you could feel it, but okay, sure.
Well, I'm not trying to feel anything,
I can just
but
hold it.
I have one of those papers you used earlier. Sorry,
No,
I forgot
it's
about
okay.
this.
I'll take a piece of paper and rip it in half. That way we're using less paper. She's like,
Consider.
not for.
Okay.
Mage Hand, paper, out the door.
All right. Nothing happens.
Oh,
Can you pull the paper back?
Yeah, you can pull the paper back in. Nothing
we're
happens.
fine. That was a 6.
So pulls the paper
Wait,
out.
pull it back in.
Mhm.
Is it like dirty or anything? Or sandy?
Nope.
Cool.
Right hand. No
You're
sound.
good. No sand.
I stopped the sound.
All right.
I mean, we might as well get our
I'm gonna
traveling
speak
in.
up for
Yeah.
Prim, but she's gonna call bullshit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She's bullshit.
We got 2 hours done.
Yeah, not bad. So we're gonna go run as fast as we can to make sure we're not in a sandstorm.
Are we getting the cart again?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. You are able to travel for the entire day unimpeded. However, as you get towards towards where you're going, you see the dark spot that there was before kind of coalesce as you get closer, and you see that it's storm clouds, like thunderstorm clouds. And as you get closer, you can see lightning arcing between the clouds and thunder. You can hear it as you approach. And at the end of the day, you come across you go across a plateau, and you look down, and in the distance, you can see the remains of the Sealing Altar city and the Pantheon on the hill, all underneath storm clouds as rain and wind begin to buffet you. And I think we're gonna end it there.
Okay.
So this is the end of the 13th day. You guys will still need to travel a little bit more, but you're gonna get there that day.
Yay!
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So if you guys want to take a long rest now, you can start the next session fresh.
Means I'll have the item, right?
Yep.
Because it was by the
I
time we
believe
get
so.
there. Yeah. Nice.
All right.
Thank you.
So that is the end of our travel sessions, and next session will be for real, going in, and so we'll see what happens with that next time we do this campaign. I think the next video that's going to come out after this one is Netherdeep, so watch that video if you want, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, have a good one.
Subscribe.